Hi guys, give me a second. I gotta just set some stuff up. But I hope everyone's having a great day, guys. Thank you all for stopping by. Give me just a moment, guys. I just have to get everything set up. It's a little hard to get something set up because hand cam streams are not something I typically do. So because of that, moving stuff around on my desk is not always the easiest. There's a Pokemon in chat. It looks like exclamation point catch it if you'd like to grab it, guys. Alright, give me just a moment. It looks like this is gonna. I think this is gonna get. Yeah. Okay. Let me switch. Give me a moment. Hello everybody, welcome. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello. Okay, let me see who's here. Hi Juan, congratulations on being here first. Thank you so much for checking in. Hi Bear, welcome. Hi Swarmling, thank you. Hi Chicken, hi Andy. Hi Aqua, hello guys, thank you. Hi Jeannie. Hi Jack, thanks for checking in. Jeannie, thank you for checking in as well. Jeannie, thank you so much for the 7-stream watch streak. Thank you. Hi Egg, welcome. I've been doing great, thank you so much for asking. Hi the Electro, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, hi guys, welcome. I'm trying to find like the right spot for my model. Like where it would look good so you can still see my character. What if I throw my person on the bed? Now I'm like covering. Ugh. Alright. Here, there, you can see me. Hi Tagda, thank you. I'm doing okay, guys. Thank you for asking. Sorry I'm starting stream at closer to my normal time. I took a nap after work today and my head was really not feeling great, so I decided that it'd probably be best to just delay a little bit. But yes, Toggin, thanks for checking in. Yeah, I hope you guys are all having a great day. Everyone's having a good Friday. I hope you guys have had a good start to your weekend. There was something that I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I feel like I do need to address a little bit. Um, so I'm gonna address that, and then I'll sorry guys, and then I'll start the diamond art. But let me one second. Let me turn the music down, or let me pause the music so I can talk. I started streamers, by the way. Probably should have waited to start it after I did my talking. But thank you everyone for congratulating me on my affiliate anniversary. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out and being a part of, my 3-year streaming anniversary. It does mean a lot. It does mean a lot. Putting the timer up here. Um, but I did want to thank you, Jack. I did want to address something. Um, so I know that you guys know that I have other streamer friends, and I love my streamer friends, and they mean so much to me. Um, but I've just noticed as I'm in their streams, people will mention me, and it's typically very bad etiquette to mention another streamer, even if they're best friends in someone else's stream. I know some people may not care as much, and they might say it's okay. I don't think it's appropriate for people to like go into like Celeste's stream and just only talk about me or mention me a bunch. I feel the same way about Mari's stream. I feel the same way about Mint's stream. I feel the same way about Moshi's stream. Like, if I'm there to either be a viewer or a mod, depending on whose channel it is. But I just nicely ask that, like, even if I'm not there, like, you don't sit there and overly bring me up. If they start the conversation, that's okay. I just ask, like, for myself that like you don't do that, and then I ask in return that for my streams you don't mention my friends. I've had issues in the past where people compare me to other streamer friends, and it makes me extremely uncomfortable. And I know that there is no ill intent in it, but I would just like to ask that like if you're coming from a friends raid, I'm totally get it, but like I really don't, and like it's not in a mean way, but I don't really want to hear what games my friends are playing. I don't really want to hear what my friends did on their stream because thanks Crusher. Because I watch their streams. I already know what they did. I already watched their stream. I know what they did. And even if I'm not actively in chat, my friends and I talk. They tell me what they did, I tell them what I did. Like, you don't need to come into my stream and tell me that Mari crocheted 50 billion things today. Because guess what? I already talked to her, and she already told me. And it's not that I'm doing it because I don't love Mari, but my stream is for me. My stream's about me, and I would really like to keep it that way. And I hate making like, I guess, announcements, as you could call it, like this, because um I know it like upsets people sometimes, and like I just want everyone to know like I'm not upset. I just want to prevent it before it continues to happen a bunch, because again, everybody's a separate person, and no matter how close I am to like Mint, Celeste, or Mari or anybody, um, this is my stream, this is my space, and sorry, I'm scratching my face because it's like itchy, and yeah, I want to keep it my space, but of course, like if I mention them, you're free to talk about them, of course, but I don't want people like showing up being like, oh, do you know Celeste is streaming? It's like more than likely, I very much know when my friends are streaming. I have their alerts turned on Twitch. I have their alerts turned on Discord. I text them all the time. I know what my friends are doing, and it's not meant to be in like a weird, creepy way. But like the way my friends support me, I support my friends. So even if you don't actively see me talking or interacting in chat, chances are I might be at work, I'm lurking, or I'm out and looking at stream. Like I definitely try to support my friends. But this isn't meant to be like a everyone's done something terrible. I'm just asking, they might not care, but I care because I don't want anybody to ever feel like in their stream it's like, oh, this is my stream, but people only talk about Kuru. Or this is my stream and people only ever tell about Kuru, what Kuru does. You can mention me. Like if you're saying like, I'm not saying like don't ever mention me because like I don't want to upset them. I just don't want like I don't want myself to be the focus of someone else's stream. I guess that's like the biggest takeaway. And I don't want someone else to be the focus of my stream. And the other thing too is I don't mind helping and giving VTuber advice. I don't mind helping giving VTuber advice. Like I will help you tell you like stuff, but like don't like don't sit here and try and promote yourself. Like this is my community and I worked very hard to have my community. Hi DMIG, thank you. Um I worked very hard to have my community. I've been streaming for 3 years and I might not be the biggest streamer on Twitch, but I'm also not the smallest. And I work very hard and I stream very consistently. Hello. Um So I also don't feel like it's appropriate for people to like show up into my stream and be like, by the way, I stream. Or by the way, like, I'm gonna go stream. Like, in general, that's very like bad Twitch etiquette. Like other people will tell you that that's not appropriate. Yeah, like don't go to like don't Juan doesn't stream, so this is like a really never gonna happen. But like don't go to Juan's stream and be like, bye, I'm gonna go watch Kuru. Like that's just considered extremely rude. That's considered like telling like trying to like promote someone else. Crusher, thank you so much for the 85 stream streak. Yeah, Jeannie, I think that's totally okay. But like I wouldn't sit there and only talk about me on someone else's stream. Do you know what I mean? Like you can mention me a couple of times, but I wouldn't like sit there and only talk about me for like 30 minutes. Like that I consider that rude. Like Mari may not consider it rude, or Celeste may not consider it rude, or Mint may not consider it rude. I consider that rude to just sit there and only want to talk about someone else. Because like as I said, like they might not watch my streams as much, but I do watch their streams. So for me, I already know what happened. I don't know what's happening in their current stream. I know too. I think like a lot of my friends are streaming right now. I can't watch into the back rooms and like I not to be mean. I don't really want to be told what they're doing or like a play by play because they'll just tell me themselves. So, but yeah, it's okay. I just wanted to bring it up because I know that I have like really good stream friends, and a lot of them have been very consistent in streaming. And I know that they mentioned me, and I mentioned them, and I just wanted to like let everyone know that it's like my streams are for me. My streams are about me, and I'm not trying to make it self-centered, but I'm also just trying to teach people who might be newer to Twitch, like what the general etiquette of like the best way to be in a Twitch stream. But this goes for anybody. Like you shouldn't bring like I also don't want to hear about like Markiplier or XQC or like, another big streamer in my channel either. Like this doesn't just go for my friends. Like I don't want everyone sitting here talking only about like XQC. Like that's weird. Like I don't watch his content, like I'm not going to be able to contribute. And it's like I guess the best way to put it is like if you went to like some kid's birthday party or somebody's birthday party and you sat there and only talked about your own birthday party, like that's weird. Or if people came to your birthday party and they wanted nothing to do with you, like that's weird. That's mean. You're excluding them, and I don't want to feel excluded in my stream. I've spent a lot of money for all my streams and all my assets. I take time out of my day to stream, and it's not like I'm doing it because it's like a requirement. Like I do it because I love streaming and I love hanging out with all of you. But if people are gonna sit here and like purposely leave me out of the conversation, I don't feel comfortable with that, and I get my feelings hurt. Because despite what you may think and how cute I look, I too get my feelings hurt when people upset me. And I think sometimes people um might forget that just because like my model's always happy and I'm super cute and I'm always smiling, that my feelings don't get hurt. Because I'm a real person too. Wow. Me, a person. But yes. But yeah, I agree, Egg. Like, in general, you don't want to mention other people in other people's streams. It's just in general very good Twitch etiquette to not talk about other people. But I have feelings. Wow. Wow. I have feelings. Okay. Ugh. You guys get to watch me, like, struggle over here. I did not set up my desk very well for this stream, because I'm working on, like, the middle section. Oops. Should not have shown that. There's my phone. Yeah. Yeah. But yes, I just want to say I hope everyone understands that I'm not directing this at anyone specifically. I'm just saying in general, this is like, thank you. It's me and Celeste. I just wanted to break it up to like let everyone know that I love my friends, and I'm glad you guys also love my friends. But my stream's about me, and I think I'm allowed to be selfish and say that because, again, it's my stream. Okay. Now everyone gets to watch me sit here and cut this film. Hopefully, like, not cut my finger. Oh, that was a bad cut. I can already tell this was a bad cut. Bear, stop it. Don't start, you guys. I think I did this wrong. Okay, everyone gets to watch me sit here and struggle. I almost just stabbed my finger. We're not gonna stab my finger on Twitch. That would be bad. I'm sorry to hear that, Jeannie, but yeah, I don't want anyone. The biggest thing too is I don't want other people to feel excluded. Like, I don't want people to. I don't want other people to come to my stream either and be like, "Wow, remember that Kuru girl who likes cheese?" Yeah, she like excludes people in her chat. Like, I don't want people to feel excluded either. There's a Pokemon chat, guys. Exclamation Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. I'm trying not to stab the painting. That's like my biggest thing, is I have stabbed it before. Like, I have stabbed the... There you go. I have stabbed, like, the sticky part of the canvas, and it did not turn out very good. Fudge Pops and cheese chips. Ugh. Well, thank you guys. I'm glad you understand. I'm sorry I had to make that sad announcement on my 3rd year streaming anniversary. I just thought it was time to finally say something about it, because I was just noticing that sometimes I was in my friends' streams and people would be talking about me, and also, low-key, hey, congratulations on catching the shiny Pokemon! That's amazing! Congratulations! What is happening? Why is this not cutting? Oh my lord. I'm about to just cut it sideways and, like... Also, yes, it is Bear. That's why I said I'm not doing that. Okay, also, this is unsafe. Well, you are similar, and I have said that my model does look very similar to me. Oh gosh, that look very poorly. I have said previously that my model does look very similar to me. Okay, you know what? You know what? Thing can't be this much of a pain in the butt. We're just gonna cut this piece off. Hello? Okay. I hope that did not ruin the canvas. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hey. I'm doing great, Jack. Thank you so much for asking. Okay. There. Look. We're good. We're good. Yeah, if you guys just want to like hang out and vibe and chill while I do Diamond Art, would love to have you just hang out. Not doing anything crazy today. Today's gonna be probably a very chill stream. It's okay, Tagna. I think it's important to educate people and not be upset. Like, I'm not upset. I'm just letting you know. Corky, thank you so much for Epic Bomber. I'm just letting you know and like everyone else here know too, like a general, like the general Twitch etiquette. Because I realize like people talk about it all the time, like, oh, look at these like these viewers. Sorry, I'm getting the wax from my pen. Like, look at these viewers who don't know the etiquette. Look at these viewers who don't, you know anything. And it's like, well, they won't know anything unless people educate them. So I'm trying to, you know, nicely educate people. And I don't feel like I get a ton of like super new Twitch viewers. Like, when I get viewers, I feel like a lot of the people I get are not like brand new accounts that were just created. Like, people don't make accounts just to watch me. At least I don't think so. So no! One second. I'm trying to get the wax off this thing. Here we go. Thing, please. Hey, that's awesome, Crusher. I hope you and your best friend had a good day today hanging out. I'm actually hanging out with Gainful tomorrow. Gainful and I are hanging out tomorrow. It'll be fun. I have no idea what we're doing, but it'll be fun. Thank you, Egg. Thank you. Alright, Jeannie, I hope you feel better soon. Please relax and rest. Rest well. We are not going... Disney World is so far, Juan. Disney World's so far. Okay, I don't know what color I want to start with. A lot of, like, choices. Thank you, guys. Thank you. But yeah, I just thought I would make an announcement. But again, here's the thing. Here's something everyone needs to also know. Everybody's stream is different. Everybody's different. So something I might not find acceptable, someone else might not care about. So I'm just letting you know. Like, just because I don't like something doesn't mean that my friend or somebody else random on Twitch may not be okay with it. Right. That's why there's rules, right? Like, my rules are for me. They're like, there's only set universal rules on Twitch, mostly for like safety and like other stuff. But overall, my rules are made for me for certain reasons. That also goes for my non-18 plus content rule. I don't do sus content, so please don't bring your sus content here. leave your sus comments at the door, please. I'm not saying that because anyone's actually done that. I very rarely have seen like sus comments. It's usually randoms who don't read the rules and have to say like something sus and be funny, and it's like, wait. The lost sus. Yes. Oh, also, guys, number one, I'm glad the timer's going down. It means you guys have run out of cards to keep the timer going on forever. Haha. See, I knew it would go under 15 hours. Anyway, I haven't seen you buy any cards, Juan. No, no, Crusher. No, no, no. No, no. What else was I gonna say? I did this new thing. Hi, Aqua. Thanks for checking in. You guys can only raise the timer by helping purchase things monetarily, or if you resub. What was I saying? Oh, after the help of Crusher last time, like a while ago. Crusher's probably like, what are you talking about? Crusher sent me this video about how to use stream elements to clip or something. I actually set that up today, so if you guys use exclamation point clip. Corgi, thank you so much for Epic Centurion. You do exclamation point clip. Exclamation point clip. It should clip my channel. Should. I say should because I clearly have not tested it yet. But also, nobody got little hats next to their name. Ah, look! Then you guys have to name it afterwards, which is the only issue. But, yes, look. Now no one complain they don't know how to clip, because all they have to do is exclamation point clip. And the only reason I was thinking about the clip thing...
Crusher of Bone has purchased 10 chests.
Crusher, thank you so much for buying 10 Streamloots chests. The only reason I mentioned the clip thing is because I saw a tweet going around on super not Twitter, because we all know it's not called Twitter anymore. But it was about like people who have the like clip bot, the clippy bot, whatever it's called. You know, the bot that like when you raid someone, like it shows like some really heinous clip of you or whatever. And like a lot of people were complaining about how like the clips of them are terrible and how people like have bad clips of themselves, and I was like, yeah, every time I raid someone who has the stupid... Oh, I'm the one clipping it? I don't know how to fix that then. One of my mods will look into it. I say as I am now asking one of my mods to look into it. But as I was saying... Sorry, my mod's gonna lose a lot of tracking. I probably shouldn't have used this one. Because this one isn't rigged to, like, look like my neck's breaking. Usually Gainful is the one who gets all of my Gainful fix-it messages. But Gainful's been busy with work recently. So right now it's been Crusher who actually is fixing a lot of the stuff. So you are right. Ah! God, I lost my train of thought. Shoot. I don't even remember what I was going to say anymore. I'll come back to it soon. I'll come back to it soon. So I have the clip thing, which I'm very proud of myself. The new clip bot. Not clip bot, just like the clip command. My neck hurts from doing Diamond Art already. Thank you for the timer being at 15 hours again. I will be ordering my Boots merch and my Standy merch. I realize some of you don't have, might have used, like, Streamloots cards. I'll be ordering that soon. I just had to wait to get closer to payday. To be quite honest with all of you. because a lot of streaming services don't pay you out until certain days. Twitch just did pay me out, but I used that on my food for last night. I had 4 pins I got at Disney, which I'm allowed to do because I'm an adult and it's my adult money. And it just also went to my checking account, so I don't distinguish, like, I don't have like a different checking account just for Twitch. The Twitch checking account would be a very sad checking account, so I don't have one just for Twitch. Wouldn't be able to buy much if I went only off my Twitch checking account. I thought I had a hair tie. Oh, I can show you guys the pins. Here's one. I'm a little sad though. I think I misplaced some of my I had 3 boxes of these, and now I only have 2. Here's my other one. So I'm really sad because I got Jack Skellington already, so I have 2 Jack Skellingtons. So I might give this one away. But I also had like the Mayor of Halloween. I can't find the box, and I'm a little upset. And I might just like buy it online, but I was like really upset that I didn't have it. Here's the witch. Here's the last one. I just like how cute their eyes are and everything. I think I already... But yeah, so I'm gonna probably have to clean out my room today, tomorrow, eventually, and like look for these pins. I'm a little sad that I like lost one. I don't know where it went. But yeah, those are some of the pins I got yesterday. There's a Pokemon chat, guys, ! Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. I don't know what color to work on next. I could like just work on like a bunch of blue at the top or the blues, but I'm feeling like if I do this, it's more interesting to work on like the umbrella first. But yeah.
Crusher of Bone would like 1 mini boot standee.
Sounds good, Crusher. Yeah, if you guys want to try and get more merch, now is the time. If you guys want to stock up on crafter cards, now is also the time. Hi Gainful, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a great day today. Now is the time for you guys to stock up on your crafty cards, because once this loot-a-thon ends, the crafty cards will be going into the big collection of everything else. So, now's the time, guys. Now's the time. These are both these pink, and I couldn't tell. So I'm like blind. R.I.P. No one caught the Pokemon. Yeah, so instead of streaming tomorrow like I would have, I'm hanging out with Gainful. Next week I will be pretty busy, but I will be streaming on my normal days. I think Thursday next week will be a later stream, like it'll start later. Gainful and I are gonna go get Bindin next Thursday. Friday, I might not stream next Friday. Celeste and I are hanging out. I'm definitely not. Yay, adventure. The next Saturday, I also will not be streaming. I'm hanging out with Celeste next Saturday. Technically, I don't know if I was supposed to tell you guys that, but we are. So we're heading back to the no Saturday streams thing. But the timer is slowly going down, so I think it's okay. I don't think the timer will go much higher. I think we've hit the point of no more timer. One second, let me see. Do I already have the screen I'm looking for? Second. Ooh! Ooh! No one saw that. No one saw that. Hello, Vora. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a great day today. I'm trying to, like, do too much. There! Look, I did it. Nothing. No one saw anything. Here, now you guys can watch as everybody drops stuff on Stream Raiders. But hi, Vora, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a great day today. But yes, as I was saying, I think we're getting close to the end of the loot-a-thon, which makes me sad, but also I'm very proud of how far I've gotten. I honestly thought it wouldn't go past 2 days. So the fact that we're on whatever day we're on, makes me really happy. So I do appreciate you guys a lot. I just realized the glare is like pretty harsh on this. Maybe it's how my screen looks, but the Diamond Art does not look very clear. Okay, guys, make sure you join for streamers if you'd like. Would love to have you be a part of the team. And don't forget, guys, to also get your daily piece of Ches if you haven't already. Make sure you get your daily check-in. But yeah, oh, I know what I was going to talk about. So, today it is my 3-year affiliate anniversary. Thank you guys for making that possible. If you were here day 1, or if you just started watching me, all of your support means so much to me. So thank you all for your loving, kind support. Definitely means the world to me. I wouldn't be streaming, honestly, if I was streaming to just myself. I would have stopped long ago if I was just streaming to myself. So the fact that, you know, you guys are here really truly does mean a lot, because it makes me not feel like I'm streaming to just myself. But I was gonna say, if you're subbed, you may have seen some pictures, you may have seen some things. I am currently working on some things in the background, but for those who didn't know or are curious, my birthday is in 6 months. My birthday's in October. I know, spooky. Ooh, spooky. My birthday's in spooky months. I do not play spooky games during spooky month because I cannot play most spooky games during spooky month without getting very sick. So don't expect spooky games during spooky month unless... No, I don't think it'll be out yet. I was gonna say unless Little Nightmares 3 comes out, but I think it's coming out next year, if I remember correctly. Anywho's. DVD can definitely get very spooky. Anywho's. I will be so save your money, people. I will be releasing some very exclusive birthday merch, and it might be a little pricey, just because Etsy does make shipping pricey. But it might be a little pricey. I'll try not to price it too high, but of course, guys, as you know, I can't sell stuff and not make a profit, or like that's a waste of my money. And if I'm making no money off stuff, like that sort of sucks. But I'm letting everybody know this now, because I will be releasing merch. You guys have 6 months to save money for the merch. But I will also be holding a special, very exclusive Stream Loots giveaway merch. Doing some exclusive Stream Loots merch, meaning you guys will have to pay a lot of points to get it. So take that time now to get your little crafty cards. Use your little crafty cards. Get all your destroy cards. Get all those now. Get prepared. Be ready. I missed a spot. See, I did it. Thanks, Crusher. I'm excited. I hope that DVD does a spooky event for Halloween. I mean, like, they do one every year. But yeah, last year it wasn't very spooky. Last year was a pretty basic event, in my opinion. I don't feel like the rewards were even that great. Like, I felt like the rewards were pretty disappointing. And I knew that they added the new name cards and stuff. But honestly, like, the name cards don't really, the name cards don't appeal to me as much in DBD. I don't know, like, people only see them on the endgame screen. Like, they're not, like, like, there's none that, like, tell you when you've, like, prestige people. Like, you don't get one if you, like, prestige 50 someone or prestige 100 someone. Like, there's nothing that, like, there's no, besides, like, collecting them and being like, ooh, look, and, like, bragging rights, like, they don't really do much. Which I guess is the point. Like, they're meant to be purely cosmetic, so I guess that makes sense. X-Mix, thank you so much for your Epic Berserker. But I know after stream tonight, I'm going to finish my book. I think I'm going to hang out with some friends, but I'm going to finish my book. I started this book a couple days ago, and I'm actually quite liking it. It is told from a female's perspective, so the men of Strem might not be interested. It's also a fairy tale retelling of Cinderella. So might not be the most interesting thing for the guys if you're not into fairy tales and love stories and all that. But I have quite enjoyed the book myself, and I just got to a really good part, and I was listening to it while I was laying in bed, trying to feel better from my headache before stream. I was like, oh. And I got to such a good point, I was like, oh. I almost was like, maybe I should cancel stream to listen to my book. And I was like, no. I was like, no, Kuru, don't do that. And I would listen to my book, obviously, on stream, except I could get majorly DMCH for that. So I'm like, nope. Also, I just picked, like, the hardest color to sit here and fill in. This is, like, the lightest shade of pink I could see. And my eyeballs are, like, deceiving me on, like, where it's supposed to go. Maybe I should... Maybe I should do a different color. No, I'm already committed. I'm committed. But yes, I just started a new save of Core Keeper with Witchy, with a whole new character, and let me tell you, I totally forgot how like terrible starting and playing with a new character is. There's like no food. There's like everything hurts so bad. I'm like, oh my lord. I was like, I have not died to the orange slime in forever, and I was playing like on, I think we were playing on Wednesday. I think I died to Glorb, the abomination or whatever it's called, the like orange slime, like at least 15 times, I think. That was fun. That was interesting, let me say. Also, I think I just messed up the umbrella, and I'm not going to think about it, because I think one of them was not supposed to be the little thing, the little triangle, but I'm just gonna go with it. If it's a little off, I will literally never notice. But I have been looking at some new diamond art, which I should not do. I mean, I showed you guys all the ones I have. I literally have so many. I don't need to look at more. But I was looking at diamond art and I was like, oh, they're so pretty. But I don't know how long I'm gonna stream tonight, guys. Guess we'll see. I was thinking of maybe playing some Hades on stream tonight, but I was like, no. I was like, I promised everyone Diamond Art, and everyone seems so excited to sit here and watch me suffer. There's a Pokemon chat, guys. Exclamation point catch if you'd like to grab. Is the timer slowly going up? Am I being deceived? I know. Jack, I know. Trust me. Trust me. Honestly, at some point, I was telling myself, I was like, if streaming made me enough money to buy more Diamond Art, I would just... If streaming made me enough money, I would be a Diamond Art streamer. Truly. You guys would, like, everybody would be like, Kuru, enough. I don't want to watch you sit here and put diamonds on a sticky canvas all night. Stop. Okay, but let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you. So I have TikTok. I don't know if you guys have TikTok. Right? I have TikTok. And, you know, people on TikTok are crazy. Duh. That's what, like, TikTok's all about. The Diamond Art ASMR TikToks are, like, crazy. And that's actually what got me into Diamond Art. I was like, wow. Her nails are so pretty. I was like, my nails are ugly. Which I guess you could argue is not true. Anyway, I was like, my nails are so ugly. The girl on TikTok's nails are so pretty. And I was like, OMG. She, like... This girl has, like, a gajillion billion... like, things... or whatever. Hey, I don't know. They're really grown out. You can see this is it growing out, like the gap between the nail and the thing. I was like, wow, her nails are so pretty and mine are so ugly. This is internal Guru thoughts, right? I was like, wow. I was like, I want to do whatever she's doing. So I looked it up. I got Diamond Art. Turns out I love Diamond Art, so I ended up buying a bunch of Diamond Arts. There is a girl who is sponsored by Hi Shining. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Biggest Diamond Art I've ever done. It's this one, actually, Crusher. We're working on my biggest one ever. Thanks for liking, Jack. This is the biggest Diamond Art I will have ever done. Oh, could you pin the message of what this one is? It's the Sakura Festival from Diamond Art Club. Please. Please, thanks. TY. Anyway. There's this girl on TikTok that is sponsored by Diamond Art Club and Art Dot, and like a gajillion other diamond art companies. They literally send her free diamond art canvases early. I'm like, what? They send her diamond art canvases early so that she can do them before they're released to the public and make TikToks and hype people up about the diamond art. And it worked. It worked. Let me tell you. There was one diamond art she was doing, and I saw it and I was like, I had to like slam my hands down for the effect. I was like, I gotta buy that. And I did. Guess who spent like $70 because I got baited by a freaking TikTok video. And guess what? You know where the diamond art is? In the box, under my bed. Unstarted. Not opened. Because I got baited by TikTok. And I was like, I hope you're doing well, Shining. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm trying to get this wax out of this little baby tray. Yeah, I got baited by the diamond art video on TikTok. I should have known better. Did I know better? Absolutely not. I let my intrusive thoughts win on that one. Wow, I just realized how much of a pain in the butt this umbrella is, and I'm sort of over the umbrella. I'm sort of over the umbrella already. Yeah, like, the girl's got a gajillion billion diamond art videos and like a gajillion billion diamond art sponsors. And the thing is, you know what she does? You know what she does? This girl on TikTok does like TikTok lives, and she's making like thousands of dollars every TikTok live so people can ask her about diamond art. I'm like, girl, I'ma be the next diamond art TikTok streamer. You bet. How do I sign up? How do I make money doing diamond art? Oh, you got a new mattress? Is it one of those purple mattresses? Sorry if that's a weird question to ask. I just see commercials for the purple mattresses all the time. And everyone's like, oh, the purple mattress is like the best thing I've ever put my poor back on. And I'm like, it's a mattress. I'm like, their purple mattresses are just like overly priced pieces of foam, no? So the diamonds can come out. So here's the thing. If you buy some cheap canvas, like, and I don't want to say like Amazon's the only cheap place, but you know how Amazon might have like some stuff that's not the highest of quality. Like you might get like a good deal, but like it's not the highest quality. Or like a place like AliExpress where it's like Chinese knockoff import crap, right? Like cheap metals, cheap clothes, like that kind of stuff. If you get like a cheap canvas and you're like, and like, so right now, if I put my finger on this, like this is like pretty sticky. Like it's sticky. Like I don't know if you guys can see that, like I'm lifting it up with my finger. It's fine if I touch it a little bit, like I don't want to touch it a lot more than that. But this canvas is like decently sticky. So my diamonds are pretty secure. All of my diamond arts, so I got like a little bit like of like the putty, the puzzle glue or whatever, and I put a little bit of it on some of my diamond arts. I won't be putting it on this one because I feel like it does ruin a little bit of like the shine from the diamond art. But these things are like on here, like these, like I could sit here and take a tweezer and like really try and pull it off and like it would come off, but like the diamonds get pretty well stuck. But if you got like some cheap canvas that like the adhesive on the canvas is not very good, the chances are you probably, like the chances are like it's probably not good, if that makes sense. So it just depends like on the canvas, and this is like a high quality canvas. Like this canvas was like 75 bucks. Which is like on the high end for diamond art. Okay, let me see your chats. See, I want to know what a purple mattress feels like. I haven't tested one, but everyone's like, "Oh, it's the greatest mattress you'll ever have in your life." And I'm like, "What?" They're soft. See, I like soft mattresses, but soft mattresses I hear are bad for your back. Ah, I see, Shiny. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you had to leave your purple mattress behind. I hope that your new mattress is everything that you ever wished and desired and loved. Carol, thank you so much for Epic War Beast. Oh, you mean like... Okay, so I used to just call them beads when I was a kid. You mean the ones that you, like... Okay, as a child, you could use your fingies and you, like, put the beads down, right? But now, like, as an adult, you probably have to use, like, tweezers. I've seen a lot of people use tweezers. Because adult hands are not meant to use the little perler bead things. Oh, it's ad time. It's ad time. I'm gonna take a break. Everyone stand up. Stretch your leggies. You guys will not miss me doing diamond art very much. I turned off the light above the diamond art because my eyeballs hurt. The light above the diamond art is very bright. It also probably doesn't help that I do have a slight headache. So, the light is not helping, but also, if I don't turn on the light, you guys will not be able to see anything, and neither will I, and I'm gonna have to, like, put my face on the canvas, which is what I'm doing right now. To, like, put a couple spare extra little diamonds on. My face is, like on the canvas, which is, like, gross, because I don't want to put the glue on my head. Let me stand up. Is there a diamond on my leg already? I wear shorts a lot, and every time I do diamond art, a diamond gets stuck to my leg. It's like an impressive thing that always happens. Okay, I will be right back, guys. Good news! Good news! I found my other pins. So you guys get to see my other Nightmare Before Christmas pins. I'm very happy. I found them. I don't have to be Sag anymore. I don't know if I can give away a Jack. Let me Google it. I don't know if you can give away Disney pins. Diamond Art Club just had a Diamond Art restock. See, this is why I have an issue, because they text me, "We just restocked some of our most popular things," and I'm like, well, I gotta go check. I gotta go look. Okay. Hello, everybody. I am back. You didn't hear me before? I found my Disney pins. Okay, so this is how dark my room is without the light. So of course I'm going to turn on the light or you guys are not going to be able to see anything. So here's my other pin. This is the one I was like upset I lost because I love the little mayor. Look how cute he is. But I might give this one away. I have 2 of these, and you can only exchange them when you're actively in the park. So So I can't exchange this one anymore. So we'll see. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Oh, really, Shiny? Very impressive. As you can see, I don't think my nails would be like... Yeah, no. My nails ain't it for the tiny perler beads. That ain't happening. But we're back with some for the diamond art. I can't believe it's already been an hour, and I feel like I've made no progress on this diamond art. But I like to sit here and like time myself, so I know exactly how long it like takes for me to get through the diamond art. But I definitely spend a lot of time on this. I definitely spend a lot of time on diamond art. And I know this isn't like the most exciting thing for people to watch, but like I personally really enjoy it. I feel like it's like a good way to have like a chill Friday if you're looking. If you're looking for just like a chill environment. Okay. Oh. So I am actually, I think I've talked about it before, I'm actually quite thin and quite short. And okay, everyone says like I'm actually not short, but I'm not like tall. Like I have friends that are tall. But like, and my partner's pretty tall, but I am not. I'm also not super short though. There's a Pokemon chat, guys. X-Bishop Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. But I'm really pretty small. But I feel like if the mattress is not soft, I don't want it. I personally hate Tempur-Pedic mattresses. I feel like after laying on one, I'm like, my back. But Mama Ches swears by her Tempur-Pedic mattress, and I'm like, this thing sucks. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you. See, everybody's different though. Okay, but I do have to admit, when I slept on a firmer mattress, because I used to have like a firmer mattress. Like, how do I best put it? Like, when I had a firmer mattress, I felt like I stood up straighter, if that makes sense. Like, I felt like I had better posture. I felt like I had better posture, and when I woke up, I was like, ah. Oh, really? My dad says the same thing. He's also pretty tall like you, Shining, so he's like, if it's not a firm mattress, I don't want it. Very much like what Crusher said. If I don't feel like I'm breaking my back on it, I don't want it. That's him. I'm like, ugh. Though my partner feels like my bed at home is too soft. He's like, how do you even sleep well? He's like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, no, it's perfect. I get into bed and I get all comfy cozy, and I'm like, ah. Welcome back, Genie. Don't forget, guys, join for streamers if you'd like. This is one of those weird mystery chests, I think. I hope you feel better, Genie. I hope your head's feeling better. I don't know, but I feel like everybody's different. I feel like, and it's not like not to say anything, but I feel like if you're taller, you typically want like a more... feel like if you're taller, you typically want like a firmer mattress, but I think a part of it too is like when you're taller, you also weigh more because like there's more of you, right? Like because there's more of you, like you're taller, you should weigh more. Like, isn't it like the average person who's like, I think it's like the average male who's like 6 feet tall is typically minimum like over like 100, 150, 160 pounds or something. Just because it's like, again, like you also have more bones. Like your bones are heavy. Like your skin and your muscles are heavy. Like someone who's taller is just naturally going to weigh more. Wow, Mora, you're tall. Are you shorter than me, Genie? I think I've said it. I think I said I'm 5'5" before. I'm not short. I say I'm short, but I'm definitely not that short. Ah, yeah, see, it's like a thing, like, when you're like, oh, you get into bed and you want to be comfy cozy, you're like, yeah. I'm not that short, Genie. Bear, aren't you, like, crazy tall? I think Bear's, like, probably the tallest person here. Aren't you, like, really tall? Yeah, but aren't, yeah, Bear's like a tank. Bear could take anyone down. If you need help, call Bear. He'll just walk up and bam. But see, I'm proving the point that the taller you are, the more you weigh. Because again, more muscle, more arms, more leggies, more everything. But yeah, like it's like honestly, it's not good to be like. It's not good to be too skinny if you're tall, because you're more likely to actually seriously injure yourself. As like you won't have enough weight to like support yourself essentially, right? Yeah, actually when you work out you gain more weight. If you work out you gain more weight because muscle's heavier than fat. Do you run miles, Bear? Do you run? Yeah. So I knew I had a coworker who was about. I used to have an old coworker who's like 5'8", 5'8", 5'9". Dude worked out 5 times a day. He was like, oh yeah, I weigh 250, and you're like, dude, you're like so much in shape. He's like, yeah, but I can bench 400 pounds. You're like, okay, well if you can bench 400 pounds, you know what? I understand why you weigh that much. Your brother's pretty tall, Genie. Sometimes the doctors don't know. When I was younger, the doctor said that I was going to be very tall, and then I stopped growing, and Mama Ches was like, well, you stopped? And I'm like, yeah, thanks, Mom. Granted, I am fairly tall for being Asian. I am on the taller side for someone who is of Asian descent. Okay, guys, make sure you join for streamers if you'd like. I hear ellipticals are very good. We used to have an elliptical at home, and then I would use it very not often, and I would like watch one episode of anime while I would be on the elliptical, and after that I'd like die. I was like, ugh. I'm dying. I'm dead. I'd be on the elliptical for like 20 minutes, and I wouldn't even be like really using it. I'd just be like one-legging, moving it while I like laid on my side, and I was like, watching my anime, working out while watching my anime. Ah, that's true, Bear. But it's okay. Maybe you could use the elliptical like Shining is saying. Really? I feel like 5'5" is more of like the norm nowadays. Like around like 5, like between like 5'4" to like 5'6", 5'7" is like the average. Like I feel like that's like the average height for a woman. Not always, just average, right? Oh really, Jeannie? I stopped growing when I was 14. At 14, I've been the same height since I was 14. So, for the last, I feel like for half my life, I've been the same height. You get too focused on the running or on the TV? My coworker was saying that she feels like gyms purposely put on Law and Order, and I was thinking of Wanj when she was talking about this, that they purposely put on Law and Order because you have to sit there and watch the whole case. And because like you don't want to leave in the middle of the case, they're like, oh, if we put on Law and Order, people have to sit here and watch the whole, 45 minutes of the show, so they'll stay longer. She's like, I've watched so much Law and Order recently. I'm like, oh, really? She's like, yeah, every time I go to the gym, I have to watch the whole episode. I was like, me. Oh, really, Jeannie? Is your sister younger or older? And is she'll probably keep growing. I feel like it's very rare for people to just be like 5 feet tall. I mean, it's obviously not impossible, because like people are. I just feel like it's very rare. What was I doing with this diamond dart? What was I doing? Here. There. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting that you have a really tall brother and a shorter sister. Do you custom buy shoes, Bear? Are you one of those people that like shoes never fit you? So you have to custom buy shoes? I feel like I would be super upset. Oh, I see. I misread your message, Jeannie, but I got it now. Okay. I mean, except for Nikes, if you buy Nikes, right? Because aren't Nikes actually made for taller people? I've heard, like, a lot of, like, Nikes are, like, for taller people because they're, like, sports shoes, and most sports people are, like, taller, so it's not, like... So Nikes are, like, the one shoe you can't get, like, a good discount on because they make them in, like, every size, essentially. I guess that makes sense. Like, if you wear a shoe size that no one else wears, like, you get really lucky. See, that's the bad thing. I wear shoe size 8. A woman's 8 in America. I'd be very specific because people are like, what do you mean? Shoe size 8 is, like, literally the most common shoe size ever. Ever. So every time I go to the store, if I don't buy the shoe right then and there ain't no sale because there ain't no shoes left when the sale happens. Which is annoying. Oh, really, Auntie? I think I've heard that Asics shoes are like also very comfortable. I don't think I've ever owned a pair. My last workout shoes were Nikes, and they're still good. But I honestly, here's the bad part. I mostly buy Converse because I'm as flat-footed as they come. So I wear flat feet shoes because I'm flat-footed, which is bad for your posture, which leads to back problems, which is like this ongoing cycle of death and destruction. Oh, really? Man, imagine getting Air Force Ones on sale. Imagine that. Could you imagine if you were like, oh, I got these Nike Air Force Ones on sale because I'm too tall? Really, Bear? It's okay. At least you know that they have your shoe size. Oh, size 12s. Those are pretty big. I actually learned on like heeled boots. On heeled boots, I'm like a size 7.5. And you know what sucks about being a 7.5? Nothing comes in a 7.5 for heeled shoes. They only come in 7s or 8s. And it's like, what? What? Nah. Ah. It's one of those like I scream. I scream internally. Oh, you do have big feet, Genie. But that means you have more shoe options. I feel your wife's pain, Shiny. See, I should probably get better workout shoes, but I think Converse are workout shoes. Don't come at me. I don't work out, clearly. Oh, really, Andy? Oh, well, that's good to know. Well, are you, like, really tall more? Like, compared to everyone else? Because, like, the taller you are, typically, like, you know, like, it's true. Like, your height typically corresponds with your shoe size. Same thing with, like, your weight. Like, the taller you are, the more you weigh, right? I feel like the Air Force One shoes, like, stay very, like, Nike shoes stay in really good condition as long as you're not, like, running through mud. I would like to see this picture, Bear. You can post it in, media. But put a spoiler on it so people aren't, like, jump scared by a foot or something. Some people are weird. You know what really gets me? There's Pokemon chat, guys. Exclamation Pokecatch if you like to grab it. You know what really gets me? I'm taking a little break. Sorry. I'm taking a little bit of break. I'm sitting back. My back hurts a little bit. Doc Martens don't come in half sizes, so I have to buy the 8s because the 7s are way too small. And then when I'm walking around, I feel like the shoes just falling off my foot. The grass shoes? Do you just wear them in grass? Oh, really, Andy? I feel like shoe manufacturers don't make wide shoes. I feel like despite like even if they're like, oh, we create wide shoes, right? Like I feel like a lot of the time people complain, they're like, yeah, this company lied. These are clearly not like wide. Like I feel like they say like they do like marketing and they're like, oh, these are wide, quote quote wide shoes, right? But then like I've heard like people try them on and then they're super not wide. Like they're like the opposite, and it's like these they just made them longer. It's like they just made them longer, they didn't make them actually wider. Congratulations more on catching Pokemon. Oh, use them to cut the grass. Ah, I see. I can't do physical labor. I'm too much of a baby. My arms are like sticks. Solo there? Yeah, I think I've heard of those before. But dogs, like everyone I've talked to has been like, "Oh, dogs are like the greatest. They like changed my life." My dogs have only ever cut into my feet. And then when I wore them to Europe to visit my partner, I'm gonna tell you guys, I almost died, and he was like laughing at me. He's like, "These are not snowshoes," and I'm like, "Sir, I don't got no other shoes. The other shoes I have are like Converse." And last time I checked, ain't nobody wearing Converse in a snowstorm. Ain't no one wearing Converse in like 3 feet of snow. That just that just ain't happening. Granted, I did wear Converse on the snow, and guess who slipped and died? Almost. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. I'll check it out in just a second. There. I flipped this over to be like, oh, what's the symbol on it? It's my handwritten note on the symbol. There ain't no symbol on the handwritten note. Okay. I literally looked at it and I was like, I know what symbol is, and I put it down and I self-doubted myself really hard. Okay, let me see this. Those are some pretty big feet. But also, you're like, you said you're tall, right? Aren't you like 6'5"? Didn't you? Did you not just say you're 6'5"? Did I read that wrong? The tallest person I ever met was like 6'7", and they were like, they towered over me. I was like, I was like, I do like my Nikes though, I have to say. But I know Nikes get a bad rep from a lot of people because they're like, oh, they're just overpriced. Like, they're not that good. Like, I like my Nikes. But I do understand that not everyone might feel the same way about Nikes. Do you like your Nikes, Jeannie? Oh. I'm assuming that made your uncle shorter? Bear? Question mark? That sounds painful. I'm sorry to hear that. Ooh. I do hear that you do shrink when you get older. But you also shrink because you, like, hunch over. Like I'm doing now to do Diamond Art, so I'll probably be short. Probably be, like, very hunchbacked and short. And be like, eh. Well, I tend to look at the ground when I walk, which is, like, not a good habit. But I got into the habit because I used to, like, kick stuff all the time. And I'm not, clumsy necessarily, but I used to kick stuff, and I hate kicking stuff. So I constantly, like, look down when I walk, which is, number one, really bad for your back. So now I've been trying when I walk, I've been trying to, like, really just, like, look forward, and, like, look forward on the ground. So it's like, I'm like, I walk, I'm like, At least that's what I try to do. And I feel like it's been sort of helping me. And I've also been trying to, like, sleep better. Again, that's also a part of the reason why I'm doing, like, the ads nowadays, is to not just sit here in my chair. I'm trying to, like, help myself, and I'm trying to help you guys too not end up with old hunchback, old back problems. Not saying anyone in my chat's old, right? But I'm trying to help prevent your issues from when you are old. At least that's what I'm telling myself, right? So I'm telling myself to make myself feel better. Sounds good, Jeannie, but if you don't feel good, like, I would say please continue to lay down. Don't force yourself to be a part of the conversation. Your health comes first. I'm a big believer that health comes before anything else. Yeah, exactly, as Shining says, so I've been trying to stand up more. And I'm trying to encourage everyone else to stand up more. And if you guys don't want to stand up, that's totally on you, but when I do my ad breaks, I encourage you to stand up. You can't be old, Mora. I'm not going to ask your age, because asking anybody's age is mean and rude, but... And nobody ever has to share personal information in my channel if you don't want to, of course. I just don't think most older people will be interested in my content. I'm sure they will, Bear, and it's gonna be like a $10 million surgery frontiered by Elon Musk or something like that to put a chip in your brain and fix your back at the same time. Well, here's a good question. When I do my ad breaks, do other people actually stand up, or is it only me standing up? Do you guys stand up? Or do you guys just all sit in your chairs like shrimps? And they're like, oh yes, let's listen to Kuru talk about how she's like dying on the floor because she decided to stand up. I actually have a foam roll that I lay on sometimes during my breaks. My little ad breaks, I lay on the foam roll and I'm like, it. And my back just goes like snap, crack, and I'm like, eh. Hey, that's an elective surgery, Bear. You never know. The ad break will be back. Will be back after at the top of the hour. Shining, you'll have a chance to stand up. You'll have a chance to stand up and stretch. See, okay, if you get it before or after, that's okay. Thanks for liking, Bear. I appreciate it. See, I feel like laying down is also good for your back, but I've also heard that people laying down is not. But it depends on how you lay down. Depends how you're laying. I don't know if you want to call me mom. I guess I am technically old enough to be someone's mom. But I don't have any children. I do have my fur baby, though. I do have my fur baby. He's my baby. He's a good boy. I get to see him again in June. I'm very excited. He's my schmoofer. A small woofer. He's not supposed to bark. That's why I call him that. He's not supposed to bark. He barks anyway. Because anytime he thinks anything's gonna happen to me, he barks. And it's like, stop. You're not supposed to bark. Do all of your kitties get along? I know sometimes when people get new cats, their cats don't get along. Unless they're, like, bonded, of course. But I feel like bonded kitties always show up together. Or you can't, like, separate bonded kitty. I mean, okay, you can, but then it's sad and it's, like, not good to separate. You're not old at all, Mora. You're definitely not that old, I promise you. 35 is not old. Ugh. I'm gonna spill all these diamonds over my canvas. I'm being lazy. I'm trying to, like, put the jar where there's not, like, a place to put the jar. Yeah, it's not old. I can still say I'm in my 20s. But not for long. I think it depends how you look at it. I think your age depends on how you look at it. If you think you're old, then we can say you're old. But I don't think you're old. Not that I want to call anyone old anyway. I call myself old though. Like I guess it's like a thing that a lot of people are like, I'm old. But every time I say I'm old, Mama Ches is like, if you're old, what am I? And I'm like, ancient? And she's like, wow. I'm like, what? You asked. I'm like, you're the one that asked what you are. Oh, really, Shiny? What happens if a cat doesn't fit in? I'm asking because I've never had cats, so I don't know, like, what the whole dynamic with bringing in a new cat. But I have heard that, like, sometimes, like, cats are very territorial, no? And, like, it's really hard to bring, like, a new kitten into, like, a house because the other cats might not like it, and it's like obviously you're not going to rehome the cat you got first, you're going to rehome the new cat. Oh, really, Jeannie? Well, you're still young, so you've got lots. You've got lots to learn, lots of things to do, and lots of things to learn. That's. I just saw this tweet, and it's like, what was your first Ultimate game you played when you were 14? I was like, oh gosh, and then I like looked through all the things, all the tweets replies under, and I sent it to Gameful, and I'm like, Gameful, why do I know all these? And he's like, Kuru, he's like, do I want to know? And I'm like, well, Shall We Date series was good. He's like, oh no, he's like, don't start this. That's okay, Shining. We all age eventually, and I think it's better to age rather than to not age, because that means you get to live a long, fulfilling life. Gotta be there for your fur babies. Oh, so she was just too skittish, and because she was too skittish, it didn't work out. Thanks, Togna, for the hydrate, by the way. I already did it. I already grabbed the hydrate after you did it. I think you are one of the youngest here, Genie. But again, my streams, I personally do try to keep my streams being for all ages. I purposely don't do like sus content because, as I know, like I can't control who shows up to my stream, right? And if nobody said anything about their age, like, I could never tell how old you are, except, like, how you talk. Like, sometimes older people will say certain things, younger people will say certain things, right? Like, generations, like, will be very obvious. There's a Pokemon chat, guys, ! Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. Besides, like, certain generational words and sayings and phrases and stuff, I won't be able to tell how old you are. So I do try and keep my content as, I wouldn't say technically family-friendly, because I am not a family-friendly channel by YouTube standards, but I do try and keep my content, like, for most ages. Like, I try not to, like, curse. I try not to show sussy things on my Twitch. I try to make it very accessible for everybody. Oh, it's not because people mind necessarily, but it just makes it also easier for the future. So if I ever got like a sponsorship, they're gonna go through my streams, and they're gonna see like what kind of content I make, and they're gonna see like what kind of things I say and what I do. And like if I'm like being a degen and unhinged, like that could also deter sponsors from wanting to sponsor me, because it's like, oh, like you're not marketable. Like we can't put you on like our front page or something. Congratulations, Mora, Shining, and Togna on capturing the Pokemon. I don't even know what that Pokemon is. I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh shoot, that one has a hole in it. Okay, 1 second. That diamond has like a big hole in it. Oh, here we go. Get off the cameras. So I don't mind if people swear. I don't mind if people swear in chat, like if you guys are the ones talking. I just don't do it because it makes me less marketable. I don't know if that makes sense. Granted, not like I'm getting any big sponsorships anytime soon, but I think by keeping your content more on the family-friendly side, or all ages side, even if it's not happening today, like in the future, they might find one of my really bad clips of me being like unhinged and be like, oh, this girl can't be sponsored, you know? But yeah, I think it's whatever makes you most comfortable. I know I swear sometimes in my Discord, but I try to limit it as much as possible. I've never played Palworld. I don't think at this point I would play I don't think I would play Palworld at this point. I feel like Palworld's like definitely fallen off based after what like everyone played it and then everyone fell off of it super hard. I might be wrong, but I literally don't know anyone who's playing Palworld anymore. Like, most of my friends don't even mention it anymore. Like, they were all playing it, and then everyone stopped. Which I feel like is a big trend with VTubers and games in general. Like, everyone gets a certain game, and everyone plays it, and then nobody plays it ever again. And I'm like, nope. Nope, I'm okay. Because I'm very much the kind of person that's like, once I start something, I like to play. I like to just continue playing the game. Like, I'm not gonna like play a game for a couple days and then like stop. Like, I want to play the game. Like, I want to get all the achievements. I wanna beat the game. Like, I want to put hundreds of hours into the game, despite me not actually putting hundreds of hours into games. It's like, I want to be able to feel like I can put hundreds of hours in the game and then feel like I'm getting a lot out of it. Oh, you do, Mora? Are they still Are they still updating? Like, actively updating it? I'm assuming they would. I've seen it on the front page of Steam a couple of times. I agree, Crusher, but again, also, I can't play most Flavor of the Month games because they're all first person, and I would go You would all see a very sick, dying Kuro all the time if I did the Flavor of the Month game. Oh, well, that's good to know that the devs are still updating it. I just think it's really funny that a lot of people were like, oh, this is going to overthrow Pokemon. People are going to stop playing Pokemon. And then people stop playing Palworld instead. I was like, oh, Oh, well, thank you, Genie. I do try to, I do try to be more polite. I mean, I'm an adult. I can be unhinged. I am an adult. I can be unhinged. I work in a little bit of an unhinged work environment on my day-to-day. So sometimes I think it's nice to just be, like, nice to people. I also don't think there's any reason to be mean to people if I don't know them, right? Like, it's always better to be kind to people rather than be mean to people, because, like, you never know what someone's going through. Oh! Do you have to do the raid boss with friends? That seems interesting that they added raid bosses. Do you mean like raid bosses like they have in like WoW? Like that kind of raid boss kind of thing? I don't know, I also feel like in order for my stream to be more welcoming, it's better for me to be nice, because if I'm like mean and rude to everyone, everyone's gonna be mean and rude to me back. So I feel like the energy you put out into the universe is like what you get back. And I wouldn't say like karma necessarily, but like just in general, like if you're talking to someone, you have a bad attitude while talking to them, like they're gonna have a bad attitude talking to you. This umbrella's taking me 2 hours, I feel like. Are we almost at the next ad break? We're almost at the next ad break, guys. This is... Granted, this section's also, like, huge. So... Togna, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You don't have to apologize more than once. I just wanted to make sure everybody was educated on it in general, because I do know that, I know I share a lot of viewers with my friends, and that's actually how it's supposed to be. If your viewers don't like your friends, typically you won't grow as a streamer. So, like, the best way to grow as a streamer is, like, networking and playing with friends and stuff. But I just wanted to make sure it was like that my feelings were known, because I would not say I'm a people pleaser by any means. I just tend to like not be bothered by a lot of stuff. But I also know, like, as me as a person, like, I tend to let things go until they really bother me, and at that point I just get very frustrated with myself, because it's like, I should have said something sooner rather than like speaking up right away. So I just thought it would be a good opportunity to speak up before I got to the feeling of I'm very frustrated and I need to fix this now. So And that's something I'm working on too, is if something doesn't bother me instantly, I just usually just like walk away and move on. But I felt like I was seeing this happen in my friends' streams more than anything, and I was like, I just don't want people to like make my friends' streams about me. That makes sense. Oh, you haven't tried the boss? Well, once you try it more, I'd love to hear how it goes. I love hearing about other games from other people. It's actually... Hi, Monkey, thank you. Honestly, the biggest reason I started streaming was because I loved watching my friends play video games. Because there were so many games like my friends would play that I couldn't play. And I was like, man, like I wish I love just like watching my friends play video games. And then I also loved like people like Markiplier and Vixella specifically playing games that like I would never play. Hi Monkey, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, I'll check it out later, Jeannie. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, so that's a big reason I started streaming, and I'm very committed to like whenever I play a game, I finish it all the way through, because I know like I felt frustrated when like somebody starts a series and doesn't finish it all the way through. I'm like, I'm gonna start and finish the game all the way through, even if it's like grindy and it takes forever and I get frustrated. It's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be that person. Yeah, exactly, Shiny. I'm a big believer that being kind and nice to people is very important. Because, again, you don't know what somebody else is going through, and if they're going through a tough day, like, you don't want to sit there and make their day worse. You know what I mean? Ugh. Good night, Laura. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I hope you sleep well. Good night, good night. Good night, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to get your daily piece of Ches if you haven't already. Wow, your dinner looks great, Jeannie, and your shoes look also really cool. My Friday's been great, Monkey. Thank you so much for asking. I did start stream a little late because I was suffering from a bit of a headache, which of course was not fun, but I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay now. So, I'm okay. But I was listening to my book before stream. It was relaxing. I had din din. I actually didn't eat all my din din. It was like too much food. But I felt pretty okay. I usually eat all of it, but I'm just not hungry today. I'm just not hungry today, I don't think. I might have to put more wax in this pen. I feel like the wax sort of fell out of this pen faster than usual. Maybe because I like cut it. No, I actually tend to not try and take anything for my headaches. Because when I was in college, I didn't know that I suffered from chronic migraine. So I used to like take a lot of Advil and aspirin and a bunch of other stuff, which is like obviously not good for you. Like you shouldn't take too many of those meds. But I used to take like the absolute maximum you could take when I had headaches, and I feel like it like sort of helped me, but didn't do much. So I've just, not to be like depressing, I've just like learned to live with the pain. Like I just put up with it. Because honestly, like Advil and aspirin are not going to fix my problem. It's just my brain being a pain in the butt, literally. So I just gotta live with it. I just gotta put up with it. Takna, thank you so much for your epic healer. Aw, I'm sorry, Jeannie. No, don't. It's when I was talking, guys, it's really not directed at anybody. I just wanted to make sure that my feelings were known. And again, I'm not speaking for my friends. I want everyone to know, like, that I'm not speaking for, like, I'm not speaking because I talked to, you know, Mari, and Mari was saying, like, hey, like, your chatters are talking too much about you. Like, I'm not speaking for Mari, like, I'm just speaking for myself. Like, what I said is purely like my feelings and how I want my streams to be. So I hope you guys do understand that, like, you can check with your other streamers and my friends if you want, and like be like, sorry, and if they say it's okay, like it is okay. Guys, again, it wasn't meant to upset or guilt trip anybody. That wasn't my intention. But I just wanted it to be known. So, 1 second. I need to remove the wax out of this pen. The wax, like, went bad really fast. That doesn't usually happen. But it might have been because of how I grabbed it out of the thing. So I need to switch this really fast. So actually, Monkey, this category, Spirit City Lo-Fi music or whatever it's called. I know it's called Spirit City. Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions is the game in the background. So if I hit this, do you see like my little person in the corner and the level thing and all this? That's what this game. That's what Spirit City is. So the Spirit City is like my background, and that is where the music's coming from. So there's like different I know you guys can't see the whole screen, but there's different music. I can use web browsing music, which I'm not going to but all the music on this is DMCA free, meaning like I can play this music and not have to worry about getting like a strike on Twitch or YouTube. There's a Pokemon chat, guys, exclamation at PokeCatch if you'd like to grab it. 1 second. I'm like having issues with this wax. This wax might not be good anymore. It has been sitting around for quite some time though, so. Stop being a pain in the butt, wax. I know I have a million of you, but this doesn't give you the right to be mean. Of course, guys, and thank you. I really mean it when I say it. Thank you guys for all hanging out. I appreciate all your support, and even if you can't sub or if you just want to sit here and talk and hang out, like, that means the world to me. So thank you, thank you. Feel better, Genie. Sleep well, thank you so much for lurking. Thank you, thank you. I posted a picture in the Discord if you want to see a better picture. So, yes, it's a game, but it's actually more of like a to-do list kind of game, if that makes sense. So it is like a game, but I'm not going to show it because they're like my personal tasks and stuff, but there's like a to-do list, there's a timer, there's habits, and there's like a journal. I'm not going to show most of that because it's, you know, again, my personal stuff. But like, it helps you get tasks done. The little thing, the little circle, we're going to get ads in a second, but like this little circle, like, you can use it as like a timer, like, oh, I want to spend 15 minutes super focusing, so I'm going to spend 15 minutes like super focusing, or whatever. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Togda. Yes, I am quite happy and content with my content. But it's just, you know, I think setting boundaries and letting people know how I feel is very important. So that's what I wanted to do, is set boundaries and let people know how I feel. Congratulations, Shining, on catching the Pokemon. Thank you for liking again, Genie. Monkey, thank you so much for Epic Paladin. But yeah, my Friday's been good. Thank you so much for asking. I just worked from home. I relaxed a little bit before stream. I ended up taking a nap, which I usually don't do. Well, I haven't been taking naps recently between stream like I usually do because I've been streaming an hour earlier than usual. But since I did start at closer to my normal time, I did get to take a nap and relax a little bit more and do some stuff. Yes, thank you. I'm working mostly on like the umbrella, as you can see. I've been streaming for like 2 hours almost, and we've only done the umbrella. Though I think like this part, like the blue part, will be a lot faster in my opinion. Also, I don't know if I like this music. I don't usually pick this playlist. I usually pick the other playlist. So we're gonna see if I like this one, and if I don't like it, we'll switch. Also, I'm like practically like eating my microphone right now, so I don't know if I sound better or crisper than usual, guys. You guys can let me know. But like the microphone is like literally right in my face. The music is super chill. Hey, that's awesome, Shining. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Yeah, closer is better. That's why I'm asking if it's better. I usually don't put the microphone this close to my face. Because I don't have a microphone arm, so the camera is right here, and then right, like literally onto the right to the left of the camera is my microphone, and my face is right there because it's like this is essentially where the diamond art is, and the camera's like over here, and then the mic. So everything's like way closer than usual today because of the diamond art. You can see when there's static in the jar, the diamonds will stick like this to the side of the jar. These will not be coming out. I will not be able to get these diamonds out. These are gonna be stuck. That's like the worst to deal with. Does it sound about the same? I guess I'm also trying like I'm trying to get better about like not yelling into my microphone, if that makes sense. I feel like I tend to like have to yell for my microphone to pick me up, despite it being very sensitive. I was considering and thinking about going and doing another ASMR stream soon, but I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. I don't know what microphone I have. Oh, I have the HyperX Quadcast S. That's what my computer is telling me. My microphone was a gift from a viewer off Throne. I mean, yes, Monkey was a toothpick, but that's like, let's be honest, that's a pain in the butt to get a toothpick out and have to sit here and pick out the diamonds. I will eventually at some point have to use tweezers and something to get them out when it's time to switch the color in the jar, because most diamond arts don't have like this kind of skin tone peach color. I know I'm covering the art, but I'm trying to do this quickly. Not like super quickly, but it's just easier instead of like... When you move your hand a little less, it's a little easier to do some of the small, singular diamond spots. I think I will finish this tonight. I usually don't take the plastic off when I'm doing diamond art, but I think I will sit here and power through this section, so I'm gonna... Okay, come on, thing. No, I don't want to cut the washi tape. Ugh. Ugh, I hate that I cut the washi tape. Now there's like a little piece of it that's exposed that shouldn't be exposed. Well, Togna, I wasn't always an ASMR streamer. Actually, technically, my first stream was Fall Guys. This way? I mean, yes, my hand's here, so... But I'm okay. I'm okay. Yes, this is like a version of an X-Acto knife. It's specifically called an Olfa knife. Uh, I got it at work. I got it at work. No, it's okay. It's okay, Monkey. I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry. Despite what everyone may think, I'm actually quite competent when it comes to using the knife, and I also know the correct way of using it, and what not to do, and what to do, and what not to do. Technically, my roots for streaming, I would say, are like Dead by Daylight. Like, I feel like everybody who's ever watched me knows that I play Dead by Daylight. Like, if everyone had to pick a game, I'm not saying everyone's gonna remember me by, but I feel like most of my audience has always shown up when I play Dead by Daylight. My audience is either my viewers is either super high when I play DBD or like the lowest of low. Oh, there's an ad. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna finish this one small part of the umbrella, and then I will stand up for my ad break. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna stand up for my ad break, guys, so make sure everyone else also stands up, takes a break. I know. Going to BRB. Going to BRB. And yes, I know about the accidents, but don't worry, Togda. I've yet to cut myself, and I don't plan to, but I also know, like, I know the proper way to handle the knife, if that makes sense. I feel like my hair is getting static electricity against the microphone. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my light above my thing, give my eyes a slight break. Stand up, stretch break, walk around. Make sure everyone else stands up too, guys. Be good for your health. Stand up, stretch your leggies. I'm just walking around my room. Mostly walking in a circle, but walking around nonetheless helps a lot. I feel like. I see the timers going down. You guys were trying to keep it above 15, and now I see that it's almost to 14 again. See, it's good to stand and stretch, especially like if you've been sitting for a long time. I feel like standing now has really helped me. Especially with the streaming and stuff. I mean, I sit for like 8 hours essentially at work. So, and then I sit again essentially for like 3 to 4 hours when I stream. So, you know, it's one of those things. But that's okay. I think it's a good break for me personally. Oop. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me get back into it, guys. Give me 1 second. Wow, Monkey, you've been following for 9 months? I didn't even know that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for your support. Thank you, thank you. Okay. You don't know what I was streaming? Probably Dead by Daylight. That's my assumption. If someone followed me, I was probably streaming Dead by Daylight. I hope I have enough. I have enough of these diamonds for this section. Sounds silly. Monkey, thank you for checking in. Ah, well, thank you, Shining. I know not everyone uses Stream Raiders anymore. I feel like the Stream Raiders community has really fallen off since they stopped supporting Stream Pirates. Because honestly, I like Stream Pirates. I feel like everyone I've talked to has said they like Stream Pirates too. And so it was like really sad when they decided to stop supporting that game and instead went to Nitro Racing, which Nitro Racing is cool. I just like can't play it because I don't have a large audience. Like Nitro Racing is like only good if you have a large audience. Which I guess is what they want. They want streamers with large audiences. But I mean, feels bad when you don't have a large audience to do Nitro Racing with. I'm glad you like Stream Raiders. I honestly really like it. I just find Stream Raiders to be like such a fun extra thing on stream. I've seen a lot of people have that like idle fishing thing, the lurk fishing or whatever it's called, for their streams. And like I would get that too, but I feel like people just spam the crap out of it, and I would get really annoyed if I can't see chat messages and it's just being spammed. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I would just get really annoyed that like people would sit there and spam the fish thing and I wouldn't be able to see what they're saying. Or all they do is they sit there and spam the fish rather than talking to me. It's a Pokemon chat, guys. Exclamation at Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. Well that's okay, Monkey. If you watch anyone else with a Moshi studio model, it could have been that way. I feel like I get a lot of my followers through my VTuber siblings. Very rarely have I ever had somebody tell me that they found me like organically through something. But again, I don't do a lot of like I do have TikToks. Juan has helped me edit those, but I don't have like a ton of like I don't have like a ton of follower base outside of just like basic streaming. So, and again, I guess discoverability on Twitch isn't great, but I feel like I've done pretty okay. Though I really wish that I had gotten my follower goal now. I feel like I've been on the same follower goal since the start of the year, and I feel like it's just not going anywhere. I feel like my followers have not been growing, but that's okay. I just wanted to hopefully get like 1,500 followers by the end of this year. Thank you, Bear. Thank you. I'm glad you got the little hat finally. I know, it was like some people told me yesterday, they were like, "Oh, Kuru, like it's your fault. It's your affiliate anniversary." I'm like, "It is." I'm like, "I don't remember." They literally released the affiliate and partner anniversary like a month after I had my affiliate anniversary. So I was like, I just gotta wait a whole year. Like, other people have been able to celebrate twice. I'm like, I gotta just wait a whole year until mine shows up. I was like, unfair, Twitch. Unfair. Wait. Here we go. Let me see. Oh, really? Yeah, see, but then people spam channel points now. That also annoys me. Oh, really, Monkey? Then I wonder how you found me. That's cool to know, though. Really, Bear? I mean, hey, that's the way to go, right? Did you guys really? I feel like a lot of people have found me through Stream Raiders. Surprisingly. I guess I am one of the... I guess I am one of the more consistent captains on it. I personally feel like I am. The diamonds are staticky, so they're sitting in the middle of the tray, which is, like, annoying. Huh. Stick, please. I feel like I'm pushing too hard on this diamond canvas. I feel like it's not sticking as well as I want it to. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And thank you guys for making my loot-a-thon go on for as long as it has. If you guys didn't support, it wouldn't have happened. Oh, but as I was saying, I don't know if you guys all heard it, but I will be having... My birthday's in 6 months, and I've already ordered art, and I will be making special birthday art. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it. But I'm already planning it, guys, and I never planned this far ahead, so I'm letting you all know, like... I'm actually planning ahead, and I'm already, like, on track to order it. Your birthday's in 6 days? Well, happy early birthday, monkey. I don't think I will be streaming next Thursday. Actually, I think I will stream next Thursday, but I'll stream later than you. I'll stream at my normal time rather than the early time. People are going to be, like, shocked when I go back to my actual normal streaming time, which is 7 p.m. Pacific time. Because I've been streaming at 6 recently because of my loot-a-thon, trying to get the timer to go down. But it's clearly not going down, guys. I mean, okay, it is today because it's Friday. And nobody's playing cards. But yeah. Thank you, Tagda. I appreciate it. I'm not really quite sure on the pricing yet. It might... The only reason I say that is it might be a little expensive because I will be selling it through Etsy, and Etsy does... Sorry, 1 second. All the diamonds are, like, stuck on the tray now because of the stupid static, so I'm gonna sit here and try and brush them into the thing. Etsy does include shipping. Doesn't include shipping in the price. So, Etsy will add whatever the shipping is, and I think on average it's like $15 shipping. So I'm going to try and not price them too high, but I also have to make... I have to make some type of profit off of it, as you guys know. Like, I can't just, like, make merch and then make no money off of it, if you know what I mean. I mean, I could, but, like, that's not a sustainable business. And again, not like I'm surviving off of streaming by any means, but, you know, I can't just continue to... It's just not, like, a smart idea to just keep, like, spending money to, like, lose money, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking... So I'll definitely do, like, a bundle. I'll definitely do, like, a bundle. So I'm thinking the bundle might be, like, $30. But that's for, like, a standee, a keychain, and a print. I don't know if the prints will be signed yet. I have to talk with Mari about that and see, like, the best way if we can do signed prints. Because Mari will be helping me sell my merch. So I might do signed prints. They're not going to be very large, just so you guys know. Like, I know a lot of people do, like, huge prints. I want mine to be on the more smaller side, so people aren't like, oh my god, like where am I gonna put this? Like what am I gonna do with this like massive like 2 foot by 3 foot print? Mine are gonna be more probably like on a postcard size, which is something that I personally like better. The keychains are going to be between 2 to 3 inches, depending on the art I get. Because I don't want them to be too big, but I want them to be big enough that, like, if you want to, you could put them on your keys. Or your backpacks, or your house keys. Or your car keys, if you still have car keys. As long as you don't have a Tesla. Because if you have a Tesla, there's no car keys. Yeah. I don't know, but I'm thinking about doing a bundle for between $25 to $30. I think the keychain by itself will be like maybe $5 to $7 by itself, and then the standee will be between like 10 and 15. But again, it depends on like how much I spend. Like I'm gonna have like a whole mathed out spreadsheet once it gets to that point to see like, here's how much I spent on the merch or the art, here's how much I spent on production, because shipping won't be included, and because shipping won't be included, I won't have to worry about that. But I am giving everybody a heads up, like Etsy does make shipping a little expensive, but it saves me money because it's actually cheaper than me if I was just sending it like by myself as a lone solo business guru. So Etsy is the better option for shipping. Yeah, and then I'm going to be doing a special Streamloot's birthday merch, as I was saying a little earlier. But it will be craftable only. You will not be able to buy packs. Well, you might be able to buy packs and get it. It's probably, those will definitely be signed prints. So the Streamloot stuff will definitely 1000% be signed prints. But they're not going to be cheap. I'm going to make them like, I don't know, 10,000 points or something? 10,000 resources? I feel like that's a lot of resources, but I feel like that's also worth it. But also, again, I have to foot the cost for shipping on those. Like, if you don't buy my other merch, like I have to foot the cost of shipping on those. I have to get them printed, like, so you could win it, like, right off the bat, or you have to sit there and pay for a bunch of packs to pay for them. So, it all depends. Mishi Meadows? Thank you. I'm glad you like my nails. They're actually not acrylics, they're my real nails. It's just chrome powder on top of my nails. But thank you, I appreciate it. Sorry if I said your name wrong. I'm not super great. I'm not super great with names. But yes, these are my real nails. You like the sparkly diamonds I'm working with? At one point I was like, maybe I could like get my nail lady to put diamonds on my, like diamonds on my nails, and I was like, they would just look silly. Hey guys, make sure you join for streamers if you'd like. Would love to have you be a part of the team. I think it'd be fun. My nail lady doesn't really do a lot of nail art. Oh no! This is what happens. The shiny ones take your wax out of your pen. But thank you, Meadows. I appreciate it. I feel like I always shock people when I tell people like, oh no, they're not acrylics, they're my real nails. People are like, what? They're like, you grew your nails out that long? And it's like, actually, yes, I did. But it's mostly because, too, I'm going to be so honest, it's because my nails did grow out long, naturally, and I didn't want to pay for the acrylics. And I'm also... a part of it's on me. I thought everybody grew their nails out to be long. When I first started getting my nails done, I did not realize that everybody was getting, like, acrylic nails. Acrylics are just the fake nails that you put on top of your fingers that make them longer. So you can actually see this is not an acrylic. This part is, sorry, like try and figure out like the best way to like show you guys my finger. So this is my real nail right here. This stuff is like acrylic gel that my nail lady put. So I actually broke this nail off, like clean off completely, and it hurt. It hurt. I'm not gonna lie, it did hurt a lot. But because it broke clean off, my nail lady used some acrylic to like make it match, because it'd be really funky and weird to have one short nail and 9 long ones. But yeah, when I first saw all my coworkers with their fancy nails, I straight up thought everyone grew their nails out. So I actually grew my nails out, and then when they all told me they're like, oh no, these are acrylics, I was like, what? I was like, oh, I thought they were your real nails, and they were like, Kuru, no. And I'm like, no. They're like, wait, your nails are real? I'm like, yeah, I thought everyone's nails were only ever real. It's a Pokemon chat, guys. Exclamation point Pokecatch if you want to grab it. So they laughed at me for a little bit after that happened. They were like, Kuru. I was like, what? But yeah, I feel like better having my own long nails. Because number one... Number one, it's cheaper. Please ignore me struggling really hard with this diamond art. These shiny diamond art diamonds. Number one, it's cheaper to have your real nails compared to acrylics because you have to pay extra for acrylics, so I don't pay as much for my nails as my coworkers do, which is like really nice. Yeah, I know, I'm very... This happened though when I was like, ow, I did it again. This happened though when I was like 18, 19, so I mean... I didn't know much. And my coworkers are all like, at that time, were all older than me. Hi Al, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I believe Al also found me through Stream Raiders. I could be wrong. But I believe that's how Owl found me as well. So a lot of you guys seem to have found me through Stream Raiders. Al, thank you for checking in and talking. Congratulations on catching the Pokemon. Ugh! I hate using the tweezers for the shiny diamonds. I hate it. I hate it. But if you use the pen, the wax comes out and you have to reset the wax, and then the other part that I hate is that it makes the pen less sticky when you go to like grab any other diamonds. And I usually wait to do the shiny ones till the end, but I'm trying to do everything that's like pink first. Ooh, I'll check it out in just a second, Shiny. Give me a moment. Let me put these diamonds away really fast. Hey, come on, bud. Back in the box. Let me... That's quite the difference, Shining. That is very much the big difference. Was your wife like, why are you taking my shoe? He's like, what are you doing? You're like showing people on the internet your shoes. For free. Okay. Ugh. I like these shiny diamonds a lot. I don't like that they're like so close in color. I understand why, because it's supposed to be like a more realistic kind of scene, but I just don't feel like these peach sparkly diamonds next to baby pink sparkly diamonds are like that crazy. Okay, Shining, no, your secret's safe with all of us. Your secret is safe. Also, I literally missed one #1 diamond square, so of course, that's fun. By the way, make sure you guys join for streamers if you'd like. Would love to have you be a part of the team. It is a loyalty boss chest, guys. So the more people who join, and the more loyalty you have, the better your rewards will be. And as Corgi said last week, which I think I knew, but I don't remember, if you buy one of my skins in the Streamer store, and you use my skin while battling with me, you'll get more loyalty points for every battle we do together. Meaning you'll gain your loyalty faster, which means you get more points, which means you get better rewards. Conclusion. Support me, buy my stuff. Support me, buy my stuff, get better rewards. Everyone wins. Okay. What color do we want to do for the blue? Do I want to start with the biggest section or the smallest section? I think I'm going to go with the biggest section. I think we're going to go with the biggest section for blue. We're going to get out the big tray. You guys are going to see what I mean by the big tray. I did start the Battle Monkey. This is the big tray. This is the tray I'm currently using. This is the big tray. We're using the big tray for this. If you just want to buy the skin Shining, then I truly appreciate it. Or if you just want to support me. Did the site screw up? See, the big tray. I don't like to use the big tray because when I use it, if I put my hand too close to the big tray, the edge of it will like cut my wrist sometimes, which is like really annoying. But it should be okay. Here we go. I moved it closer so you guys can watch me closer while I put these diamonds down. Of course they're not even. I'm already like running into the issue where they're not going to be perfect or even. Okay. Shining, thank you so much for your epic month. Yes, so this one's like way bigger, as you can see. It holds like way more capacity as a diamond art tray. This came with like something I ordered. I don't even remember what I ordered, but like I only have 2 of these huge trays. They're not common. Most diamond art companies give you like the mini, which has like maybe like 15 tracks in it. This one's got maybe closer to 20, or maybe this has 10. This has 20, something like that. Danik, thank you so much for checking in. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome, 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 welcome. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a great day today. Thank you for stopping by. Shining, thank you so Shining, thank you so much for purchasing the warrior skin. Thank you. I was like, when is it gonna beep? It's supposed to beep. It's supposed to make a noise. I do have lots of very cool skins in the Streamer store. JK, I only have one really cool one, and it's the Cheese Buster. Which is for $10, and I get 50% of the proceeds, which is not a great split. But, you get to dress your Buster up as a giant piece of cheese. So, is it worth it? Yes. I would say yes. Okay. Monkey, thank you so much for the hydrate. That's actually what my little starting soon, the Streamer's countdown in the corner is. It is my Cheese Buster skin. I'm not sure what skin I'm going to request next. The next time I manage to get a full skin through Stream Raiders. I have to sell... I think I have to sell like 100 skins in order to get my next skin with Stream Raiders, I believe. Shining, thank you so much for buying the Kurosato Buster. Thank you, thank you. Alright, Monkey, sounds great. It's late for you, isn't it? I hope you sleep well soon. I hope you're relaxing before sleepy, though. Always good to relax before sleepy. That is pretty late. That is pretty late. Okay, here we go. That's about 4. I have such a hard time counting when it's like not a letter or something, because like all these dashes like start to blend together after you stare at them. You just throw yourself into bed. I sort of do that myself sometimes. So I understand. I get it. Yeah, I do the same. I usually just am like, I'm tired. Good night. Shine, thank you so much for placing your epic buster. Oh, really? That sounds pretty cool. I have heard that memory foam mattresses are just better in general for your back. You know, I should probably look and see when I should need to get a new mattress, because I'm pretty sure mine's pretty old. Though, granted, I hear a lot of people are like, there's no need to replace your mattress every 8 years. Like, that's ridiculously expensive, and it's just like their marketing ploy to be like, oh, your mattress is old, get a new one. Like, people don't have money to spend on mattresses every 8 years. But I hear the best way to preserve your mattress is to use one of those like mattress cover things. So instead of like just putting the sheets directly on your mattress, you get like a mattress cover, and it's like it's what they use for like kids and like older people, you know, because it's like if you end up like if kids end up like wetting the bed, it goes the mattress protector is like essentially like a sheet of plastic that protects the mattress from, you know, getting any of that gross stuff in it or on it. So when you have that, it also like helps prevent if you're like sweat a lot or anything, it also prevents that. I guess a lot of people don't use mattress covers as much as like they're supposed to. Oh, that's a big amount of diamonds I just grabbed. 3. That makes sense. Yeah, I've just heard that mattress covers are like really good. They also like help prevent gross things like bed bugs from showing up, I've heard. Like not prevent them, but because you don't have like a bunch of like dead skin and stuff. Hi Churro, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a great day today. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. There's a Pokemon chat, guys. Exclamation Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. Oh, there we go. We're getting the wax. The wax is coming off the pen. I think I'm doing pretty good. Oh. That's what happens though with the big trays. I put more diamonds in it and then they all like when I do this, they all like fall out on the back of it, and then there's like extra diamonds laying everywhere, and I'm like, where did you come from? Where's your home? And they tend to get put into the pile of you lost your home, I don't know what color you are, and I don't want to sit here and figure it out pile. This one's a little bit more complex though, because there are like the big lines, but now there are the little singles. Ugh. See, this is why I shouldn't have done the shiny diamonds, because now the wax is like not sticking to the normal diamonds. Congratulations, Shining, on catching the Pokemon. Yeah, but I was debating the streamer fish thing. Maybe. I was like, maybe I could get that. But then again, I was saying I don't want people like sit in chat and spam it. So I was like, maybe not. But I was like, but, and I was thinking about it, I was like, but the achievements. I was like, I need to stop being an achievement hunter. I'm such a huge achievement hunter. It's like bad sometimes. Thank you, Togna. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Whew. 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 getting my... Just doing the... Ugh. I'm determined to finish this part. But I also know that this part is taking me is going to take me, well, this has taken me at least this is going to take me at least 4 hours. It's already 9:30. I mean, it's pretty late, so I'm not going to stop till I finish it. I think I'll just finish this section tonight. Though, this is what I get for thinking that I could finish a bigger section because it had a lot of the same color faster, but that never happens. No, so I won't be throwing a hot glue gun at this. The stickiness on the canvas is enough to keep the diamonds on, luckily. But as I was telling Mora earlier, I did pay a well. So the pinned message in chat is actually what this canvas is and where it's from. But I did get, this was a gift. This was a Christmas gift from like 2 years ago. So, of course I'm behind on it because I have so many other things I need to do in my life. So because of that, this is like one of the, Diamond Art Club is known for being a higher end diamond art canvas company. So their canvases are just higher quality and the glue on them is just a little bit better than like your glue you might find on like an Amazon canvas or like an AliExpress canvas. So because of that, you don't really need like extra glue. What do you mean the ones I have on my throne? I don't think I have any diamond arts on my throne at the moment. I think I put a couple and then I ended up taking them off because I realized like not everything stays. But I did do a diamond art fund. So if someone funds the whole diamond art, I will go and buy a diamond art. Of course I'll cover the shipping. Do I still have them on throne? Throne.com/ I have a candle on here. I have a stream deck. I have diamond art little painty things, which I actually am gonna get rid of. I don't want these anymore. I won't use them. I was thinking about it and I'm like, I'm not gonna use those. Oh. Back. Late. No, so the little, like, squares I had were not diamond art, they're just to use for diamond art. I do have a $107 diamond art fund, and I do have another... What category did I put it under? Oh, it's under the cash gifts one. I do have one that's $100, and then I do have one that's $53. I'm gonna get rid of this poly outfit fund. I already bought the poly outfit I wanted. The diamond arts are very expensive, so that's why I have them as like a fundable throne gift that multiple people could contribute to. The only reason I didn't keep specific diamond arts is because if people didn't fund them like within maybe 2 months, there's a chance that the canvas does get removed from Diamond Art Club. They very much play on like the FOMO of people being like, I'm gonna miss out so I have to buy it, which is actually how I have most of my canvases, because I did the whole like, oh my god, they're never gonna have it again FOMO thing, so I ended up buying like more than I needed for some of them. But yeah, so most of the things on my throne are definitely like things I want, but not necessarily need. Though I would love to have the candle. I don't know why the candle's so expensive, though. I don't remember those candles being that expensive. Because if the candles were that expensive, I definitely wouldn't have bought 2. But the diamond art pen that's on my throne, I would really love to have. It's just like this really cute crayon, and it's scentless, and it's supposed to be like really good for picking up like the shiny diamonds or whatever I've read and seen on TikTok, so I thought that was like cool. So it's designed after boba, but it's not actual boba. But if you look at their website, all their candles smell super good, in my opinion. It's called Asian Boba Girl. All those candles smell super good, and they're all like Asian-y scents. And the thing I like about them the most is that they are soy wax, so that they're like a little bit better for the environment, and they're not as toxic when you do decide to burn them. So that's something that I really appreciate and like from that company specifically. Okay. Blech. Blech. I personally really like the reason I put the watermelon one on there is because I really like that one. I also have that one's like the I don't remember the other one I have. I'm trying to like think about what it's called. I think both the candles I have from them are like watermelon based. Or the other one's like honeydew melon or something, and that one smells so good. I've yet to burn it though. I don't really burn them because they're too cute. And technically candles like never go bad, so. Though I have been using them for not their intended purpose. I have been scooping the wax out of them with a spoon and putting them into my wax melter, because technically I watched them make a TikTok, and they were like, our wax is so good that you can scoop it out and put it in a wax melter, except they're not meant to be put in wax melters because because you have to sit there and like manually scoop out the wax, which is like a bit of annoying, but I do it anyway, and I'm like, oh, it's so good, and it makes the candle last longer because wax melters don't like burn the wax up forever. It just keeps it warm enough that it's melted and sits in your little pot thing, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I really like them. I actually found them at Anime Expo a couple years ago, and I was like so like entranced by the fact that they were like these cute little boba candles that I just had to have them. I was like, I have to try this. Like, I have to bring this home. Yeah, so wax melters are something I really like. I was gifted one by Bug, I believe. I believe Bug gifted it to me. I don't remember who gifted it to me. It's on my throne. But I believe Bug gifted me the wax melter that I wanted. And honestly, it's so nice. I got some like cheap wax melts, which are probably not great for you to breathe in, from Michael's. But I think I turned it on like 15 times before the wax started to like lose its smell. And it's like a peach sangria one. I think I sent it in I think I've sent it in the kitchen chat before in my Discord. But like, the cool thing about the wax melt is like when you do a wax melt, they don't lose their smell that fast. It takes quite a while for them to lose their smell, so you really like get to enjoy like the scent of them, and you can keep them on for longer. And the other thing I like about it is that they don't have a flame, so you're not like breathing in all the crap that comes out when you're burning something. It's just like a light bulb. Though it definitely doesn't beat the sound of like those crackling candles that use like real wood to burn, and they have like the crackling noise. I do like those. Though I've yet to find a scent of one that I like a lot, so... I guess I'll see one day. Yay, we did it, guys. Next round. Sag. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Make sure you guys join for streamers if you'd like. Would love to have you be a part of the team. Okay. Yeah, of course, Shining. Well, okay, so I'm not very highly educated on, like, candles. Like, I don't, like, look into all that stuff. But a lot of candles are made, the wax is made with petroleum, which I don't know if you know what petroleum is, but petroleum is one of the ingredients, that is used in gasoline. So, I mean, and they literally tell you at the gas station, like, breathing in petroleum is, like, bad for you. So, there's Pokemon in chat, guys. Exclamation Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. So because of that, I was like, ooh, like, I don't know if I want to be, like, breathing in that crap, essentially, like, all the time, right? You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Brad, thank you so much for Epic, Warrior. I was just like, ooh, that, like, doesn't sound very, like, good or safe, and so I was like, you know what, like, let me look into, like, better... Good night, Monkey, thank you for hanging out, I appreciate it, I hope you sleep well, good night, good night. So I was just like, you know, let me look into, like, better alternatives for candles, like, I love the smell of candles, and I love having them, and I was like, what's, like, a better way to, like, use them? That makes sense, Shining. I totally get it. I think trying to eat healthier is good, but yeah, like reading what the ingredients in most candles, like, most of them will just say wax, but if you look at, like, what wax they use, it's usually, like, super cheap, crappy wax. So I've been trying to, like, pick up, like, better, like, higher quality candles, but again, like, I feel like the wax melter keeps it better for longer. Though, granted, not every candle can be scooped out of its, like, container and put in a wax melter. Just a heads up. Like, most candles cannot, you can't take a spoon to it and scoop the candle out and put it in a wax melter like I've done. No, the Pokemon ran away. Of course it did. Okay. Okay. But yeah, the Asian Bobo Girl candles can be, you can scoop them out with a spoon and put them in your wax melter. I definitely have had to, like, throw, after burning it, like, maybe, they don't stay as long, but maybe after burning it, like, 10 times, I've got, like, they start losing their scent, and I usually throw it away after they start to lose their scent. They're pretty good. No. That's okay, Shining. Don't worry about it. Ugh, I have something in my eye. Sorry, guys. No ads, no, I'm working. The only thing I don't like about the ads being every hour is after I've scheduled it that way, until I end stream, I can't stop the ads. Like, they're always going to happen every hour, so. But I also definitely should stand up. I'm sitting definitely like a shrimp. Yeah, if you stop by on like a, I feel like Fridays my streams either have like a ton of people, or it's super like chill. If you see like a ton of people talking, you should definitely try using PokeGift, and I'm sure it'll work. You know, as much as I want to finish this, I might actually have to stop because my contact is like bothering me. My contact is definitely bothering me. And it's also like really warm. The light above my diamond art makes my room really. Hey. Makes it like super warm. And again, I'm sitting like a shrimp, so a part of this is like on me sitting terribly and sweating. But I feel like my contact has been acting up today, which is probably why I had a little bit worse of a headache than I usually do, because it was acting up. For me, at least, in my opinion. So, okay. There's some under the camera that you guys aren't going to be able to see. Ooh. I literally can't place them down because the camera is in the way. Okay, here we go. I think I got all of the ones I need. Yep, we're done with this. We're done with this color. So here's the big... Oh, nope, there's one more square. Yep, there's one more little square. And here they go, back in the jar. Come on, buds. Go, 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 go. Back in the jar from the big tray. The thing I do like the most about the big tray is because it is such a big tray, things are less likely to stick to it, which is something I definitely appreciate, because I feel like with the small trays, things only stick to it, and it's like, ugh. It's like a pain. Though I don't feel like I really need to use the big tray anymore. Pick that one up. The timer is slowly going down, guys. I'm very impressed that I've actually made a dent in the timer. I feel like if I streamed on a Saturday, the timer would just go back up. But if you guys do have more timer cards with stream loots, make sure you do use them, please. I would hate for you guys to have them go to waste when the timer is done. So make sure you do please use them. And let me know if you guys have any questions in regards to stream loots. I don't think we're gonna hit my goal of $1,000, but you know what? We're like pretty close. Blatant, thank you. Thank you. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yes, I love diamond art. I love diamond painting, I love diamond art. I love doing it all. But we're having a chill affiliate anniversary diamond painting stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. How are you doing today? Sorry my model's not really tracking. I'm really having an issue with this contact. Oh god. I feel like it's because I'm not blinking enough, but also I don't think you guys can tell when I blink because I'm looking down to do the diamond art. I just put the diamond in backwards. I just literally put that diamond in backwards. There we go. I like the music from this playlist. I didn't know if I was going to like it at first, but it is growing on me. Yeah, I did. I ended up using the tweezers, but I was like, oh, I didn't mean to put it in backwards. Did I level up in this game? I'm almost about to level up. Almost. Oh, okay. We're gonna take a little bit of an ad break, guys, so make sure you all stand up, stretch your leggies, move around a little bit. Stretch your leggies, move around a bit, you know. Don't mind me. Ah, standing up is so good. I feel like my leggies are like alive again. I feel like I'm not like sitting cramped. Yes, leg stretchy break. Always good. Always appreciated. I hope I finish this diamond art tonight. I say as I said I was going to, but oh, I'm starting to get the back pain. And usually when back pain starts, it's a sign to be like, okay, maybe no more. Okay. We are back, guys. I moved some stuff around on the screen. I know the light's dark. I'm probably gonna just keep it dark for just a little bit. I'm gonna give my eyes, even though this is a little bit more straining to my eyes, I just need a little bit of a break from the light for a couple minutes. A couple more minutes, so I'm sorry it's like really dark. I know that's not the most aesthetically pleasing way to watch me stream, but my eyes just need a little bit more of a break. It's just like really bright, honestly. Like the light I've been using is just really bright, and my left contact, I'm covering my eye right now, so my tracking might be really weird, but my left contact is like just not having it with me right now. And I have zero idea reason why. So it's a little annoying. So I'm like maybe it's the light, I don't know. Luckily this color is like very stand out-ish. So it is easy to like put the diamonds down and not really have to strain to look at where they are, where they go. I don't want to end right after an ad, obviously, but like, oh, my contact is like it. Yeah, so I can do the orange light, but that's what it looks like. I don't feel like it looks that good for you guys. It's more like how it looks for on stream. I feel that this one looks bad. I also don't usually have it turned up that high. I usually have it turned closer to this when I do it on it. Personally, when I do it, I have it turned down to like this dark. But again, as I said, like aesthetically, I guess you guys can see the design a little bit better, and it doesn't have like that glare to it. But I don't think it looks as good for stream. Which I guess shouldn't matter, because I literally was saying this earlier, like health comes first, but I'm like, but the stream. There's a Pokemon in chat, guys. Exclamation Catch if you'd like to grab it. Thank you, Tagda. Thank you. Okay. I am using a webcam, and I don't know how to adjust anything. I'm gonna be super honest. I've literally barely looked into it. All I did was plug it in and turn it on. That's like it. I just have zero idea how it works. Quite honestly, it was donated to me through Throne, from one of my VTuber siblings, so that I could do these diamond art streams. And yeah, I have no idea how it works. I was recommended the camera by someone else, and they said like, oh, this is like what I use for my hand cam streams. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, and I really like how their streams look. So I was like, I'll use this myself. You can clearly tell who the professional streamer is here. Clearly, guys. Clearly. Ooh, clearly. Yeah, but I don't want to mess up the white balance. Messing with white balance is something that can totally screw over your camera forever. That's something I learned in film class back in high school. So I'm always like scared to mess with the white balance of stuff, because I was like, ooh. Really? No one caught the Pokemon? I swear the Pokemon community game is against me today. I feel like no one's caught half the Pokemon that's shown up in chat. Hey, ugh. Doo-doo. This lighting definitely is making it feel a little bit better. But I'm also looking at like the art, and I'm like, like this, like these, it's literally just two colors I have left, and I'm like maybe I should just end and then like cover these with some like plastic and then deal with this at a different tip. I'm like, but I promised I'd finish it. And I know myself so well. If I only have one color left, I will sit here and power through it. But I'm also like, I also want to go lay down. I want to go lay down in bed. Star Wars night last night took it out of me. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys about Star Wars night. So last night I went to Disneyland for Star Wars night. That was a lot of fun. That was really exciting. Ooh, 1 second. I leveled up in the game. I want to accept my level up. Yay! Yay! But Star Wars night was really fun. There were not that many people, which was super, super nice. The food was pretty good. The wait to get into Olga's Cantina, though, was a little crazy. Yes, I am sitting like a shrimp. That's what happens when I do diamond art for too long. I start to sit like a shrimp. I start to like sit really poorly, and it's like my own fault, and I know it's my own fault. But I start to sit really poorly when my back hurts. So it's like it's like if my back hurts, it just like spirals. That's true. I mean, if you guys care about how it looks, if you guys think this looks bad, like, I'll change the light back to being, like, bright, blinding white light. If you guys are okay with the more cozy, like, darker orange color, I'm gonna keep it that way. I mostly had the high color white light so that chat could see the diamond art better. Yeah, Star Wars Night was super awesome. So I went to Star Wars Night, which is where you pay extra. It's an after-hours event at Disneyland, where you pay extra to go. So it starts from 8 p.m. and it ended at 1 a.m., which is like it was pretty late night last night. But it was like super great. I went with my friend Celeste, so that was like really cool. We had a lot of fun. Yeah, it was really, really cool. I've never gone, but Celeste went last year, and she's like, Kuru, we have to go, and I was like, okay, we'll go. So they did have some really cool food. They had some really cool things. So they had a what's the fluffy thing from Star Wars? You guys are gonna have to tell me what all the stuff is. Like, I don't know what they're called. They're not the porgs. I know what porgs are. What's the fluffy thing? What's Chewbacca? An Ewok? Is that what they're called? A Wookiee. Oh, what's an Ewok? What's an Ewok? Am I just picking out random words from the dictionary? That's okay, Shining. I know nothing about Star Wars, and I went to Star Wars Night and took somebody else's spot who probably is obsessed with Star Wars. That's okay. I wanted to go. I had the money. I went. Okay, yeah, no, it was a Wookiee. No, wait. Maybe it was an Ewok. Google. I'm getting my phone out. I'm Googling it. What is a Wookiee? What is a Wookiee? Nope, it's not a Wookiee. It's an Ewok. Yeah. There were people dressed as Ewoks walking around the park, and you could take pictures with them. So that was exciting. That was fun. They also had some cool things, and they had like this area where it was like choose if you're with is it called the First Order or the Resistance? Is that what they're called? I don't even know what they're called. This is how bad I am with Star Wars. I don't even know what this stuff was called, and I went to Star Wars Night. So we did eat. If you look in the Discord, you'll get to see a picture of my alcoholic drink. Again, I am over 21, just in case anyone was wondering. My age is in my profile, so I'm legally allowed to drink. I ended up getting the vodka vodka mixed orange juicy drink with the numbing foam on top. quite delicious, I might say. Quite delicious. You get to see Celeste's boba because they did not accept her ID as a valid form of identification, sadly. So she was not allowed to get an alcoholic drink, despite it literally having her birthday on the piece of paper that she gave them, which was stupid. So that was interesting. Overall, I thought it was really good. So what else did I have? So we had that. They got like a California salmon roll. Celeste and her friend shared that. I don't eat fish, so I didn't eat any of that. Yeah, so the foam was like a numbing foam. So they literally told me as I was sitting there, they were like, "Have you had this before?" And I was like, "Yes." And he's like, "So you know not to slurp it, like, what'd he say? He's like, you know not to stick your nose in it." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You know not to snort it." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "You know not to huff it." And I was like, "Am I like in a drug, like, I'm like, what?" I'm like, "Sir?" And then Celeste's friend got this drink that, like, it was like a rum, no, it was a tequila based drink. I don't drink tequila. Last time I had tequila, ooh, not good. So I don't drink tequila, so I didn't get it, but it was like a very expensive drink. It was like $35 or something like that. I was like, ooh, expensive. But it came with like this really cool cup and this really cool stand for the cup, and they were like, and it was really funny because the guy came back with like this little vial, and he's like, it was like a spiced tequila drink. Here, I can look at the menu. I can look at the menu because I have the Disney app, so give me a second. I will read you guys the exact drink of what it was. Is it also Star Wars night tonight? I only thought it was Star Wars night because some of the rides were like very low wait times. Okay, so I can read you guys what I had. Give me a second. Olga's Cantina. View menu. So they had the fiery Mustafarian with souvenir chandelier orb glass. So it's a tequila aperitivo something, peach puree, peach syrup, lime juice, served with a dropper of spicy lava syrup. And the spicy lava syrup, it was really funny. Our waiter came by and he's like, "Just so you know," he's like, "if you mess up your drink, we don't remake it." And he's like, "I just want you to know," and he was really funny. He's like, "I just want you to know this isn't Disneyland spicy." So Celeste's friend, tasted it, and he's like, "Oh, that's not bad." And he poured the whole thing in his drink. And the guy sitting next to us got the same exact drink as Celeste's friend, and they were like, "Oh." And I tried it, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't think it was that spicy." It just tastes like a spiced tequila drink, so it wasn't like terrible. The guy next to us was like, "Oh, it can't be that spicy." He tried some, and he's like, and he literally added like a dash of it into his drink, and he's like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna add more to this later." Never added any more to it and didn't drink the whole drink. He paid $35 and didn't drink the whole drink because he was like, "It's too spicy." We're like, "Dude, like, if it was too spicy, you didn't have to prove to us that you wanted this drink." Like, nobody was asking you to prove to the people on the other side of the table. Because at Olga's, you have to share the space with a lot of people. So I was like, you did not have to prove to us that you, like, wanted this drink. Like, we are okay. Like, we did not care if you drank it or not. Like, it's your money. Like, you paid $35 to drink. Like, I would drink the drink. You know what I mean? But I got the... what's it called? Let me find it. I got the Fuzzy Tauntaun, which is a peach vodka, peach snaps, whatever they're called, orange, simply orange, topped with tangerine pure cane sugar and buzz button tingling foam. That's what I got. So I thought it was pretty good. I've had it before though, so it's not like it was like something new. But if I drink, I mostly drink vodka-based drinks. I'm not really like a anything else kind of drink person. So that's what I had, and it was quite delicious. And then what else did we eat? They got like a California kind of roll thing with salmon instead of like imitation crab. What else? We got a burger to split, so that was pretty good. So we all split a burger, and then we got this really good chocolate Oreo funnel cake. And let me tell you, the chocolate Oreo funnel cake looked ugly. That thing looked ugly, okay? It was quite good. The Oreo cream though, like the Oreo like puree creamy thing that they put with it is what made it taste good though. And Celeste, her friend, and I all agreed. They were like, oh yeah, like this is like if it didn't have the cream it definitely wouldn't have been as good. That was good. And then one of them got a churro. I forgot who got the churro. Someone got a churro. And then the churro was like interesting. I don't know how to describe the churro. I didn't have any of the churro. And then I got a salsa verde fries, which were very delicious. They just didn't have enough like salsa on them. They were pretty dry. Like there was only a couple fries that had like the salsa verde on them. So some of them were like really good and the other ones were dry and I was like, eh. They were like pretty good for the ones that were like doused in sauce, but the other ones were not. There's a Pokemon in chat, guys. Exclamation point Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. Okay, guys, this will be the last Stream Raiders battle of the night. I'm hoping to finish this Diamond Art in the next 30 minutes, which I don't think is going to happen, but we'll see. But yeah, like, overall, I thought it was pretty... I thought the food was pretty good. Thank you for asking. I enjoyed it. I would go again. It was a little pricey, but I definitely would go again. I thought it was a really enjoyable experience. And we got to ride, the rides we all did ride were pretty easy. Oh, but. We went on, Pirates of the Caribbean. We went on Pirates and we walked... Oh. Hello? My model just stopped working. Oh, it's like super laggy. Hello? Is my stream lagging? Hello? Yeah, I turned off my model because I'm trying to get it reconnected. Okay, VTube Studio just crashed really hard. We're gonna go no model for the rest of the night. I'm only gonna be streaming for like another 30 minutes. We're gonna go no model the rest of the night because I have no idea what just happened. My model, like, lagged out really bad. Here, look. It's me, my old PNG. Everyone gets to enjoy OG Kuru for my you know what? For my affiliate anniversary, we can all appreciate my original PNG. But so we went on Pirates and okay, I kid you not, because the events are ticketed, not everybody can come into the park, and even if you were in the park before, they do kick you out of the park. like, they literally will kick you out of the park if you don't have a ticket. So because of that, the Disney was like super not crowded, so we walked right onto Pirates, and we're sitting on Pirates and we're enjoying it. It's like cool. Tagna, thank you so much for Epic Saint. We get so okay on Pirates, like you go through like the town and whatever, and towards the end, like there's a fire in the town, and then like you go past like the jail, and then you go up the thing and you leave the ride. Shining, thank you so much for Epic Berserker. As we were getting to the fiery jail cell part, we get stuck and we're like, oh, like the ride's gonna start moving. The ride doesn't move, and then they come over the loudspeaker and they're like, hi everyone, like we're just having technical difficulties, like please stay in your boats. We're like, oh gosh. And I was like, Celeste, we're gonna have to we might be evacuated off Pirates. And she's like, no. Even though it's like everyone's dream who's like a big Disney nerd to like get evacuated off Pirates so you can see what it looks like with the lights on. But we were like, no, we're like, if we get evacuated, that means we've wasted most of the night, most of Star Wars night being evacuated off Pirates. Good news, we did not get evacuated off Pirates. We were okay. We were okay. The ride fixed itself, but they closed it for the rest of the night. But we were okay. We got off. We didn't have to walk the plank, because that's what they call it, because it's a water ride. In order to get to the side, they'll literally have staff, okay, so at Disneyland, they're not called staff, they're called cast members. They will have cast members walk around in, like, blood clothes and essentially put a plank down for you to walk the plank to get off the ride. If the ride is to break down and you're on it when it breaks down. So luckily, Pirates did not break down, and we had to walk the plank. Disney is very protective about like not showing the end side of the ride. So like if they even post what it looks like when like Pirates lights are on, like you can literally get sued. It's like in Disneyland's clause or something like that. So it's like, well, so sadly I couldn't show you guys even if I did get to walk off the ride, but luckily didn't have to walk off the ride. But we were worried there for a second. We were like, what? We're like, what? It was fine. It was like, luckily we were good. We were fine. Nothing terrible happened. But I was like, I do not want to walk the plank. I was like, because I'm gonna have like, if they end up like having you like evacuate off the ride, you sit minimum on the ride for 30 to 35 minutes before they evacuate you. So we would just have to have sat there in Pirates for like 30 to 35 minutes before they would have been like, oh, the ride's broken, here you go. Certain rides, they evacuate you right away. Pirates is one of the ones because there's no seatbelt and because it's not like a dangerous ride, they just let you sit there, I've heard. So that would have been super not fun. You guys get to see me turn on Twisted Wonderland over here. It told me I had energy to spare, so I was gonna just turn it on in the background. But yeah. So it was good. We got to ride Space Mountain, which was super fun, and it had like a special Star Wars theme for it, so that was cool. I really enjoyed that, and that's pretty much what we did. And I got some Nightmare Before Christmas pins rather than Star Wars pins, because I'm not the biggest Star Wars person. But I got those Nightmare Before Christmas pins, which are super cute. Yeah, it was a good night overall, I would say. I personally really enjoyed it. If you ever have a chance to go to a Disney After Hours event, if you ever go to Disneyland, I would highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. There's like way less people, so you get to do way less stuff. No, I didn't. I just have them. I have them here. So. They come in blind boxes, so I have 2 Jack Skellingtons. So here's the mayor. Focus. Focus. Here's the mayor. Here's Jack Skellington. Focus. Then here's one of the creepy kids. The one who kidnaps Sandy Claus. Here's one of the other kids that kidnaps Sandy Claus. And then another kid who kidnaps Sandy Claus. Yeah, but that's them. That's what I got. I actually only bought 2 boxes last night. They are not cheap pins. I'm not gonna say how much I spent on them. They're not cheap pins, but I did end up getting 2 boxes because I was like, you know what, like, I really want to get Oogie Boogie. I clearly did not get Oogie Boogie. I got the mayor a second time, but luckily they had someone else in the case. So you can, like, if you go to, like, a cast member and you open the pins in front of them, you can ask to trade with them. So I did ask to trade with them. And they did trade with me. So I traded my my second mayor for this girl. So that was fun. But when I bought the second box of the night, I thought they would have pins to trade. They sadly did not have any pins to trade. So I ended up having to keep the second Jack Skellington. Which isn't, like, terrible or bad, it's just, like, eh. It's just, like, I wish I could have traded it, because I would have... If I had known, I would have probably have waited until after we had gone back to the main street, so I could have traded it at the main pin store. But it's a good thing I didn't wait, though, because the main pin store was closed by the time we were leaving. I'm almost done, guys. I'm almost done with this color. It's just a lot. And I'm sitting like a shrimp again. You know, I'm gonna call it after this color. I know I'm so close to finishing it, but I'm gonna call it after this color, because it's gonna take me minimum like another at least hour before I finish this. And as much as I love hanging out with all of you, I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. I want to listen to my book. I want to lay down a little bit more. So I'll probably end after this. I think I put too many diamonds in this row. Nope, it's the right amount. Also, my hand's hurting from the pen. No, you're good, Shining. Don't worry about it. I think a lot of people are just sitting here vibing tonight, hanging out. Which, you know what, I totally appreciate. If you just want to sit and hang out and vibe, like, I'm all for that. I'm all for sitting and vibing and hanging out. Honestly, when I'm in streams, I barely talk. Like, I truly barely talk. So, you know what? I can't expect people to talk in my streams if I don't talk in other people's streams. At least that's how I feel about it. I know that's not, like, how it works. Like, some people are more talkers and more aren't. But I'm just not, like, I'm actually quite introverted. Wow, the streamer introverted? Really? Yes, really. I'm actually quite introverted, so typically when I'm like in an environment like that, I usually just like sit. I just like to sit and vibe 90% of the time. Also, I am holding my pen weird because my hand does hurt, so just just ignore. I think I'm done. I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm gonna see if these stay in this jar. Okay, yep. I love seeing it when it goes to this way because it means I finished a whole jar, so we're moving on to less diamonds, which I guess you could say like less diamonds is. You're like, why would you want less diamonds? Less diamonds means I'm closer to finishing the canvas. It means I'm closer to finishing my project. Also, I'm gonna end, but also I'm gonna not end. So in regards to like how I'm more energetic on stream, so despite being introverted, Mama Ches, my mother, always like she didn't really like let me just like not talk to people. I guess if that makes sense. Like a lot of people just like refuse to talk to other people and like not socialize. Like Mama Ches made sure I socialized and made sure that I had good manners, and a part of having good manners in her eyes, and I agree with her, is like being able to conversate with people or converse with people. Wrong noun, verb, whatever you want to call it. And because of that, like if people are talking to me, I can definitely talk back with them. Like, despite me not really wanting to sit here and talk, like I'm not gonna just sit and ignore someone. There's a Pokemon chat, guys! Exclamation Pokecatch. If you'd like to grab it, like I'm not gonna. Like if you ask me a question, I'm not gonna sit and ignore you because that is rude, right? I'm out of Pokeballs? No way. Pokey Shop. Pokeball. I do now. I do now. Togda, you can copy the command I just typed in chat. Obviously not with 100. Thank you, Static. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so Mama Ches taught me, like, it's not appropriate to just, like, ignore people and be rude to them and not conversate with them or converse with them when they're talking to you. So, I take the same attitude into streaming. Like, if someone talks to me on stream, like, I'm gonna talk back to you. Like, not in, like, a mean way, obviously, but I'm gonna, like, respond back to you. I'm gonna make sure that you have a conversation. I'm not gonna just ignore you. Because again, as I said, like that's rude, and I don't believe in being a rude person. Like I try not to be rude. Of course, Togna, of course. But yeah, so I don't believe in like being rude. I try not to be rude to people, like, because I feel like if I'm rude to someone, like, if someone's rude to me, I have the right to be rude back to them, and I feel like the same, like if I'm rude to someone, they have the right to be rude back to me, and I don't really want people to be rude to me or mean, so I'm like, I'd rather just not deal with that. So, you know, being nice is like the solution. I would say the reason I consider myself introvert is because I'm not a very big, what's the right way to put it? Like, I'm not a very big conversation starter. So I don't feel like my interests are very interesting to people. And because of that, I don't feel like I ever have much to contribute to a conversation. And I'm not also like the kind of person that's like, I want to go out every weekend. Like, I'll go out, like, I have a very high social battery compared to, I feel like most VTubers are my friends. Like, I can go out and do stuff, and I can do a lot of stuff in a day. But it has to be with somebody I know. If I like go out and meet somebody I don't know, like that's gonna take my whole social battery, and I would be like, bleh. I'll be like, bleh, uninterested, like exhausted after, like down, like ready to like take a nap. But if I go like hang out with a friend, like I could hang out with a friend like all day and like have no issues with it. Here we go. I can definitely say that through streaming, oh, my hand hurts so bad. Sorry, give me a second. I can't say that through streaming, I guess it depends on how I'm socializing on stream. At a certain point during the night when I stream, I start to yawn, and everyone who's been here before knows that like I'm like, oh no, the yawns are starting. Typically, if I start to yawn, it's my brain telling me like, you're tired, get off the computer. Which, by the way, I never do. I never get off the computer, and even when I end stream, I tend to go hang out in the Discord after with my friends, like a Discord call with my friends, and just chill, hang out, be comfy cozy. I don't typically get very burnt out from streaming. I only get burnt out from streaming if I stream too much. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I could tell yesterday that taking a break from my loot-a-thon for 2 days actually was what I needed. So I don't do very well if I stream 5 days a week. Some people can do very well. I don't do very well if I stream 5 days a week. I do get very, I don't want to say burnt out, but I do get very tired. I do get very, like, I don't want to say agitated either. Agited's, like, not the right word. But I do get very, like, like, I don't have any me time. And that's really my biggest thing, is if I don't feel like I'm getting my stuff that I need to get done, I get frustrated with myself, which then inevitably leads to, like, me feeling like my social battery has been drained. Thank you, Togna. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, my loot-a-thon, I don't know if I'll do another one in the future, not because for monetary reasons, but for, like, social reasons. I just feel like I have so much I need to get done that I, like, can't get done because of it. I don't know if that makes sense. Because I feel like if people are spending money, I need to make sure that I'm valuing your money, so you don't feel like you're getting a waste of your money. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, I understand the struggle, Shining, with finding good people to hang out with a lot. Sometimes it's just hard to, like, mesh and gel with people. And typically, like, the people you might mesh and gel with right now, today, might not be the same people in 2 years, 5 years, 6 years, in however much time that happens. And I think that's okay. I think, friends don't always last forever. Some of them do. And I think the ones that last forever are the important ones. Well, more for my responsibilities, it's more just stuff, like, that I want to do. Like, for example, because I streamed late tonight, like, I'm not going to do my Genshin dailies, which, like, is not the end of the world, but it just means, like, that's one less thing I get to do. Because I'm streaming tonight, I don't get to watch my friends' streams. Like, and that all seems like really small, random kind of stuff that's not, like, a big deal, but it's like, I also don't get to hang out with, like, my friend Sheep tonight right now, because if I had ended stream like I normally do an hour ago, I could have been hanging out with Sheep for the last hour, right? I could have been hanging out with my friend playing Core Keeper. Like, it's more like there's certain things I just, like, want to do with my night, rather than, like, I don't just want to, like, get home from work, eat dinner, stream, and then go to sleep. Like, it's not that stream's not fun, but stream's not everything that I need to do in a night. like, I have other games I want to play. I have other things I want to do. I have, you know, I have laundry I have to do. I have to clean my room. Like, I have to take care of myself, and essentially, like, waking up, going to work, coming home, eating dinner, streaming, going to bed is not. That's. It's not great. It's not great. That's really, like, not a good way to live. So I don't know if that makes sense. Also, you guys get to watch me break these diamonds apart. So they're all, like, stuck to each other. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, so it's not technically a social battery, but it is, because it's like who like, let's be honest, like, who wants to just wake up, go to work, go to bed, repeat, right? Like, everybody who does anything, like, you can't just sit and only do one thing all the time. And I love streaming, don't get me wrong, I love it, but I also have a life, and I do work an 8-hour a day, 5 days a week job, and that's draining in itself. And then streaming again is like another. I stream approximately 12 hours a week ish, a little less, maybe closer to 10. But, like, again, I have things I want to do, things I need to do. Like, for example, if I stream a lot, I don't get to do diamond art at all. That's why I've had this canvas for like 2 years, despite having it for 2 years and starting it on and off for over a year. I haven't finished it because I've been streaming instead. Like, so I put a lot of my hobbies on the sidelines for stream, and it's fine, but I want to talk to my friends. I want to hang out with them. I want to see how they're doing. I want to, you know, I do have other stuff I do want to do. You know, I want to sit and read my book. I do want to, like, lay in bed and just, like, veg sometimes. Like, I have to be able to turn off my brain at some point. I don't know if that makes sense. Uh-huh. Yeah, so I decided to stream Diamond Art last week because I didn't know what to play, and I was like, you know what, like, I want to do one of my hobbies, which is Diamond Art, right? But like, I haven't been able to because I've been streaming so much, and I was like, you know what, I think it's be a good mission and, like, a good way to do stuff. But also, I originally started streaming because I wanted to play certain. Sorry, I have to turn off the light. I'm, like, now squinting too hard to tell which color's which. I originally started streaming in order to play games that I wanted to play that I didn't have enough time for. Because I was like, oh, if I stream, like, I'm going to sit there and finish the game. I'm going to sit there and commit the time to play the game, to finish the game, to do whatever. So, but now it's turned into, there's a bajillion games I want to play, and there's not enough time for everything I want to do, so now what do I do? I don't know if that makes sense. Also, I can tell when I'm getting tired of streaming because my throat starts to hurt from talking too much, which is low-key what's happening tonight. Because when I stream, I tend to, like, enunciate my words a little bit more. Because if I talk like I normally do, I talk really fast. no, thank you so much for that. So when I talk normally, I talk like this fast, and because I talk really fast, most people can't understand me, so I tend to not talk this fast. So when I stream, if you can tell the difference, when I stream, I tend to take longer to pronounce my words. I tend to take longer to not talk at a mile a minute, because I'm just a fast talker, and I realize that not everyone's brain works at the same speed that mine does. And I don't want people to feel like just because they don't speak or understand quickly, it means that they can't be a part of my community. So I do tend to enunciate my words more, and I do tend to you know, talk slower. Ah, shoot, I should not have done that. It's this color. Hi, Kixie, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a great day today. Yeah, I mean, you should do whatever you want, Shining. You're stealing some cheese. That's okay, Kixie. We're almost done for the night. I am definitely almost done for the night. I'm not gonna finish the Diamond Art on stream. I've gone back and forth saying if I'm gonna finish this or not. I think some games aren't meant to be streamed. There's a Pokemon chat, guys. Exclamation PokeCatch. If you'd like to grab it. Yes, get the Pokemon. I feel like some games aren't meant to be streamed, but it's also whatever content you want to make. You know. Oh, shoot. Yes, the lo-fi game. Well, Shining, I can't give the best streaming advice, as that's not, it's not my forte. But I can give you some advice that you should just do what you want to do. That's something that I personally do. So even if the flavor of the month is, let's say the flavor of the month's Pal World, right? Because it was the flavor of the month for January, essentially. I didn't jump on the Pal World wagon. Oh my god. This is also when you can tell I'm tired. My words get very jumbly. So I didn't play Pal World despite it being like the flavor of the month game, because it's not my kind of game. Oh shoot. I just kicked up a bunch of diamonds. Where'd they go? Oh, see, this is also why I should have stopped, because I'm now getting frustrated with the diamond art. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. Give me a second. Thanks, Crusher, for the hydrate. Congratulations, talking on catching a Pokemon. You should do what you want to do. And that sounds really silly. And you might be like, I don't know what that means, Kuro. You're speaking nonsense. I might be speaking nonsense, but you should play the games you want to play. It shouldn't. If you're getting into streaming because you want to make money and you want to grow, you're gonna fail. If you're getting into streaming because you want to make money off of it and you want to be famous and popular like Markiplier, you're going to fail. Because people can tell when you're only in it for the money. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but if you're only there to like look for your growth, and you're only there to promote yourself and to like see like how much you can grow and how well you can do, the average viewer will not like that. I'm not going to speak for everybody, but for me as a viewer, if I feel like the streamer's only there to get me to spend money, like I don't care. Like I have no interest, quite honestly. I don't know if that makes sense. But if I also feel like somebody's playing a game just because it's popular and because it's cool, I don't want to just watch someone because they're playing the cool game of the month. I want to watch someone who's actually really passionate about it. And you know what? You can be passionate about the flavor of the month. I'm not saying you can't be. But if you're just playing it because it's cool and the flavor of the month, I'm not going to be interested personally. Yeah, that does mean building a community. And, you know, building a community takes a lot of time. And it's also important to look at what, like, in general, streamer etiquette is, you know? Because, like, knowing what other people expect or do with their communities is a good way to, like, grow your community, I guess, because you have to realize, like, your community reflects who you are. It reflects, like, how you act and the people that you surround yourself with. So if you surround yourself with a bunch of super creepy degen people who, you know, I'm not even gonna say it because it's creepy. If you associate yourself with those kind of people, then that's what your community's gonna be known for. Your community's gonna be known for, you know, degen creepy people. If you surround yourself with really nice people who just like lo-fi music, then you're gonna be known as a streamer who does lo-fi kind of things. We're done, guys. Look, we're done. We did it. I did it. But thank you guys all so much for hanging out. Sorry to cut the conversation short, but I'm tired. I'm done. I hate being that person, but I'm done. I think my friends are still streaming. I would love to raid them, but I'm tired. I'm super tired. I don't really want to raid anybody. So I'm just gonna end. But thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I'll pause the timer now before I forget. You guys have a great night. I will see you guys all on Monday for some more streams. But have a great rest of your night, guys, and I'll see you guys all very soon. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.